Yes.
All right. Welcome back to Tabletop This. Tonight we're getting another phone call from old Cthulhu in Relay.
So we were at a play.
Yes, we are.
I have a cell phone?
No, you're hearing it from the phone booth down the street.
No, he possesses a smartphone. He's the only one in the world with one.
That's why I'm a hobo.
But, so yeah, here we are. And yes, everyone here has been seeing a play. And as we noted last time, seeing a different play at the same time in the same place.
I only saw one play.
And that's good.
You did. So did everyone else here. It just might not be the same as the play you saw.
Oh.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Nope.
So when we last left off, we found ourselves in the intermission of this play.
Yes.
As you had seen it play out as Queen Casilda was on stage, she was approached by different people, family members, and also this stranger, as you all just know him as. A man in robes wearing a mask, an ornate mask, a white mask.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah,
I take notes.
It is
Celeste.
I don't
it's slightly ornate, but it is notably white.
Don't brag about that.
You also saw a weird symbol that was painted onto the man when he lifted his robe at the end of scene 3.
Not child friendly.
Oh, God, put that away.
So, you guys talked about it a bit in the intermission. You all had seen something slightly different.
Yeah, obviously these people just don't pay attention.
Yeah, well, the queen had a conversation with the masked stranger.
Yeah.
She never even noticed him. She
No,
just
they had a
collapsed.
conversation. I saw it too.
Yeah, I go stand over by the hobo with a knife.
The one that
It's a
threatened
broken
you.
bottle, sir.
I love how you go back over to him after you're the one that, fucked his life
This
up.
is great.
He's
I don't
still-
have to go get him now.
He doesn't
You-
know. He doesn't know anything about him. He might be trying to figure out why this hobo wants to stab him.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Wait, no. I thought the character had outright said.
No, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Right.
I think all you said was, you know what you did or something. along
You
those lines.
ruined my life. Like, okay, crazy
He
guy
knows
I've
when
never
again.
fucking met before.
He wants your book as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some ideas. You might like. For your next backstabber.
I have a feeling if you're ever alone with him, you would stab him.
You can do it in public.
Right, good to
He
know.
almost did.
Just stop looking at me, motherfucker.
And
Hey,
things-
what's that?
Things are starting to wind around on stage as it looks like they are preparing for Act 2 of the play.
Electric.
I missed my picture opportunity.
You also noticed that some people that are still in the crowd, they seem a little off now. Some people
In what way?
Right. I think we've been.
Like my
Yeah.
way or normal people way?
Some people were actively sobbing,
Ooh.
and other people seem to be captivated. So, like some people, even during intermission, were just sitting in their chairs, staring at the stage, waiting.
During how long is intermission?
Intermission is a
There's a
good
cat in the
20
bag.
minutes.
No.
Is there a way where I could have looked for a bathroom, accidentally walked past where the actors, have their things and
No.
overheard a discussion or two?
Not really at this
Okay.
point, and you can hear backstage. It's just a lot of like shuffling and bustling.
Getting ready.
As
yeah.
people change costumes, prepare powders, get ready for the next part of the play. There's a lot of shifting up on stage as people set up different props.
Ritualistic goat sacrifice.
That's the price.
No, that's
Realistic.
afterwards
Oh.
or beforehand, depending on the play. Never an intermission. Psh. But
show
if you do have to use the restroom, yes, there are facilities nearby, as well as some
Called the
peddlers out on the street that are trying to
Outside.
offer some food to people. You
Gotcha.
know,
All right.
you hear a peanuts. I got peanuts.
Did you just say penis?
I wonder if your phones could be messing with the
Yeah,
sound.
there
Yeah,
might be
yeah,
some.
turn that.
But
I would like to
It's
try
a
and
kind of a
take
nice
some
echo
peanuts.
effect, though. That could have been the NPC.
Take peanuts?
I don't have money.
I'll purchase enough for the whole group.
oh,
Well, that's very nice of you. Wow.
Very
I'm still going to
generous.
try and steal some peanuts.
Stand by my original critique, but thank you.
the
You know, I'll buy for everyone
You're a
except
cold
for
I
me.
think you're a
Bastard.
shit dancer, but you're
Thank
an
you
okay
for the
peanut
peanuts.
getter.
well, yeah.
No,
you,
I'll get everyone some peanuts.
Yeah, you buy a bunch.
Oh, I'm
As-
actually allergic. So.
Oh, tough luck.
When
You
are
have
you
a bag of
making
peanuts?
your
Just rub
move?
them
You
with
can
it.
When
see
she goes up, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and I don't have a character sheet in front of me.
Like a sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Oh boy, if not, I don't have any other skills. So. Oh yeah, 67 out of 70.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, you nab a bag that's hanging off the side of the cart. It's one of the older bags, you know, not the fresh, hot ones that were just purchased.
Hot
And the
peanuts?
dumpster.
And
True.
Sona, would you like to give me a?
Credit roll?
No.
Can I afford the peanuts?
No.
Would it be spot hidden then?
Spot hidden. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
What am I looking for? Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna see that. Probably a good thing. Spot hidden, you said.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's 73 out of 50.
So
Okay.
you have reference, so you can look at the
Thank
list.
you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you buy the peanuts, and
That's the end of the story.
yeah, as you get them, you immediately see the, interesting fellow in disheveled clothes standing right nearby.
What you want?
I mean, homeless people aren't an uncommon sight.
I'm
There we
eating
go.
them through
Yeah.
the shells.
But the,
God, just crunching on
this
it.
is the person that was also part of the group.
Any little bit I can get, I'm taking.
Did you buy peanuts for him as well?
Yeah, it looks like he needs it.
Okay. You see that he's also eating peanuts as you
Shells.
go to give
As
him
in,
the
there's
bag.
like your name was Lennon.
Yep.
Yeah. So Lennon and I
I
will
have
like
actually eaten peanuts in the shell on a dare.
cracking and then take the peanut. You're supposed to eat these. The shell is not to be consumed.
Thanks for telling me how to live my life.
Well, here's some more.
Could take them and just dump them on the ground.
Just continues eating the old one.
All right.
Rude ass bitch. When she turns her back, I'm gonna pick them up. That way.
It's better than dumpster
I'm
peanuts.
gonna need that fiber.
It's
For
called
when that
making a
cheese
point.
hits me.
I would be still in the theater, and I am like furiously writing down notes and just thoughts about the play in a little notebook.
I believe you were also the one who tried to recreate the symbol.
Yes.
Okay. And it
It
wasn't
failed?
successful.
No, it
you
was
couldn't.
not.
You couldn't quite copy it.
No matter what I do, it's just not right. I know it's not right.
Yeah.
You're a shitty
You
writer.
feel it.
Ooh.
So
Wow.
yes, as Yenta here re-enters and starts passing out peanuts to the people that were in this little
Yep.
hodgepodge meeting at the start of the play.
There we go.
Ah,
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you. Yes,
Some
that's-
refreshers to keep us through the rest of the play.
even to the person that did leave you a scathing review in the
Yeah.
past.
Yep, it's a smile, smile, smile. Take your peanuts.
Thanks.
I'm gonna walk up to Prescott and take some of his peanuts.
Well,
And just eat them in the shell in front of him.
You guys must be good
you know,
friends.
you can crack them open and take them out of the shell. You don't have to. It's to each their own, I guess. Would you
Did I see the
Would you
broken
like some
bottle?
more?
Did I even know that this was
Can
like
I talk about your next book?
I don't remember
Uh,
if you saw that at the beginning.
I
I know
I'll
the
just
haven't
search
search.
my
started it
honest.
yet, but if
They're
you
just
have any
good
idea,
friends.
I would like, I'm open to, opinions. What do you think? Did you read my first one? What did you think? Genuinely excited.
So, So,
I think he liked it.
It sounds like he's
I think you have
really
a genuine
just taken
fan here.
aback. You know,
I really felt connected to the main character.
really,
Yeah.
it's good to hear. It's encouraging to hear that my work can inspire and just help anyone.
Had a real impact on my life.
Didn't you write a murder novel?
Yeah, essentially, yes. True crime.
Are
true
you
crime.
encouraging this man to follow that?
No, that's not what I. Don't murder people. That's not a good thing. But it's
40 years too late. No. No.
In what way did it impact your life, if I may ask?
It got me where I am today.
What's on the streets? I will continue to eat
the
my
dirty
peanuts.
clothes and the sharp stabbing implement, and
Yeah.
I see.
So I got some pointers for your next one.
Do you wave the broken bottle, say
No.
pointers?
I'm eating peanuts.
He needs both hands for this.
Yeah, because I can't take them out of his hand and eat them if I have a bottle.
I feel like
I mean, you could scoop it out.
maybe my book didn't have the best impact positively on your life experience.
Sure as fuck didn't. But it had a really big impact.
If that's the case, I would like to genuinely apologize for any unfortunate effect my words may have had on your existence.
Don't worry.
No, straight.
Anything I can do to make here, take the rest of my peanuts. Just take them. Just take them. I am genuinely sorry for any
You mean
Well,
hold the
it's
dog.
unfortunateness that has occurred.
Yeah.
Anything I can do to help make it up, just let me know.
Is there like a sense motive or any kind of a check like that?
That would be like a
Psychology?
psychology check.
Oh boy! I'm gonna roll for it.
You got a
Wait,
base
do you
of
have a
up in
base?
10.
Is it actually a 10? Oh, I have a better chance of doing this than I thought.
It's not one.
Wait, is it psychoanalysis?
No.
Psychology.
Psychology.
Psychology is to figure it out. Psychoanalysis is to be able
Snap
to fix
'em out.
it,
There's
right?
something
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
So when someone's freaking out, you can calm them down.
Oh, I don't have the luck to make that work.
It was pretty low
What
roll.
did you get?
23 out of 10.
Ooh, close.
Yeah.
I mean, from what you can tell, there does seem to be a genuine.
Yes,
to it.
There's definitely a "please don't stab me" look in his eyes.
You can't
As he
pick up
says
that much.
this.
That's just become commonplace for me.
You come in and they give you that look.
Are you glaring at people?
I'm just gonna walk away.
It's one of those she doesn't want to
Deep
close her
in
eyes,
thought.
but she's tired looks.
Kidding me,
You
maybe?
know.
Hemorrhoid.
Don't go too far. The play's about to continue, I think.
Real
Is that
slow too.
interesting?
I mean, think about
And
it.
remember,
Warm
you
seats,
do recall
out
that
of
there's
the
going to be
weather.
free food afterwards.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, I'm still here, aren't I?
Oh
It's
yeah.
not so much peanuts.
has-
I haven't dragged him off someplace and just stabbed him.
That is true.
Or beat him mercilessly.
Don't let him take you to a secondary location.
I feel like he's not actually a big fan of mine.
Yeah, I got that a little bit.
I was a little excited when he said he read my book, but now I'm not so sure it's a good thing.
What was your book about?
It was a true crime novel about a serial killer and
What was the name?
the book, the title.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, but
Yeah, it's
The Murders of Lenin?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a unique title.
Yep.
we're not
How that
prepared.
bastard Lennon Armstrong got what was coming to him. Written by
Oh
Prescott.
my god.
It's like, no.
Why Lennon Armstrong is a piece of shit.
You can watch us struggle in the video together.
There we go.
Yeah, the true crimes of Lennon Armstrong.
Yeah. Well, it's
The
not a
precursor
true
to the
crime. It's
real
fictitious,
crime.
but it's it's real crime. It's,
I'm gonna start cracking them open, eating the insides and then the shells. And this just seems
still eating the shell.
like this is
just
extra
wasting
effort.
time.
You
Yeah.
spelt it as true crime as in TRU. You left off the E for clarification.
Yeah.
That's also gross wording.
Accused.
Spelling.
That was the name of the book. Accused.
Alright.
I wonder what he meant when he said it got to him where he is today.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in the best place, so
Yeah.
that's
I mean, you
unfortunate.
could always ask where he was before he currently is now.
I'm almost afraid to find out.
This violent hobo is
You
better.
know, do the obvious deductions first,
Yeah.
and then the not so obvious
I
after.
made a working piano and I like wrecked these skulls.
Oh yeah.
Wait. From something?
That wasn't in the book.
Yeah, you didn't capture my greatness.
Turns out he was more of an Ed Gein.
At which point
I
you
didn't
guys
wear
start
it.
hearing up on the stage, preparing for Act 2.
Oh shit. Gotta get my camera.
We got a visitor.
Your camera? You mean your dope as fuck taker?
Hey, I was ready to take some angry photos, but
Yeah.
nothing changed.
You actually noticed something since you're sitting by Yenta. You could see that Walter has a genuine excitement for this play.
Really?
Yes. You could see, like,
One that he never had for your performance.
you can recognize just from the way he was sitting in your play the entire time, one leg over the
Bored,
other,
yeah.
sitting back, just staring, shaking his head. This is
Writing
like
bullshit in his paper.
he's sitting forward. He looks engaged.
It's like to be married?
If
The play
only.
will let me.
You seem to be really enjoying this piece of art.
It's. I mean, I'll be honest. I figured it was just going to be another abysmal play like the rest.
Like what you did.
How much of a bastard
Your
is Walter?
sister's joined.
I don't. Did you know that it was her play? Did you share that with her, or okay?
I think yeah, that was
Okay.
some of our.
That was
It's
established.
been hinted at
All right.
previously.
I just wanted to make sure you guys did know that between each other.
We do now.
There's a lot
But
of bad blood in this group.
that last scene, it just captivated me in a way nothing ever has before.
But the way you recount the last scene is not what happened, though. The stranger was behind her the whole time. She was talking to her daughter and sons.
No, they
And
weren't
then when
even
the
there.
stranger walked to the front of the stage, she
was-
fainted.
Just a person
No.
standing there.
No,
Not what
no,
happened.
she was having a conversation with the
Wait.
stranger the whole
Yeah.
time. She was surprised that he was there.
She never noticed them.
It's all she noticed.
All she
His
really did
presence was
was
the focus.
mentions a king, and then she collapsed at the end.
Huh?
Well,
No, she
at
didn't.
least that stayed the same. Well, maybe
Yeah,
I.
you two shared one.
I forgot to write down about the other characters, but yeah, she collapsed at the end for me.
Wasn't
Yep.
it just her until the very end of it?
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
guy in the back with a white
He-
mask in the background.
That
being
mask
weird.
looked amazing, by the way.
I
It
keep
really
trying
did.
to draw that, recreate that symbol that was on him, but I can't get it right.
Oh, with the yellow paint? Yeah.
Could I try to sketch it? Maybe
Yes, give me a Cthulhu Mythos.
watch this shit.
What, you got a 0% chance of...
Did you just
What'd you
roll
roll?
100?
No, I would have loved that actually.
What did you roll?
I got a 47.
Oh, okay.
What?
A very
That's
boring
Cali
roll.
math. I thought it said
Wanted to
plaid.
succeed or failed
Plaid.
miserably.
That would have been much more preferential.
Became with
But-
the pilot mask.
Yeah, you try to copy it, but, something is just off about it. If you're just sketching it with a pencil,
Yeah.
you can't get the symbols right, and, the color seems to be a big factor of it, for whatever reason.
Alright.
You're right. Strange. I can't recreate it.
And thus, the play begins.
Oh God.
You see, a room in the palace that has been taken by the stranger. The surroundings are severe. One by one, the principals come to talk to him. Thale wheedles and threatens in order to try to gain the stranger's help in pressing his own suit for the throne. Oat tries to bargain with him, again to gain support for his own claim. Camilla wants nothing. She says she wants to listen, to learn something from him. But then she does not listen. She speaks of Util's troubles. Casilda starts to treat him as an enemy, but then suggests an alliance, even a marriage of convenience between them, whatever he represents. Finally, the child comes in and stands mutely. And I need an idea roll.
Ooh, from all of us?
Yep, from everyone.
What is
What
an idea?
is-
roll?
yeah.
Intelligence. It says on your
In-
paper
yeah.
under intelligence.
Oh, yes, it does. Well, this is gonna be a long shot. My intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Ooh, actually
I
succeeded.
rolled
smart.
nicely.
Nice.
Oh, I'm smart too.
Our intelligence?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
This is easily.
This is a hard
the best
success for
roll.
me.
Same.
Everyone who has a success, you realize that throughout this entire section, the stranger has not said a word to anyone.
Are the other actors, do they seem to be aware of him? Are they like actively moving
They're
around
actively
him?
talking with him,
Oh,
carrying on conversations.
gotcha.
But he hasn't said anything in and of himself.
He has not said a word.
Is he still wearing a mask?
Yes.
Okay.
Even Camilla said that she wanted to listen to him, but
But then he doesn't say anything.
and she started to speak.
But does it seem like we're just not hearing his side of the dialogue, or is he just? Are they like, you know, how you're like hearing one part, but then the other
Like,
part
is there a
silence?
pause before they
Yes.
respond? Like, does it seem like they are talking to him, and we just can't hear it?
It kind of seems like it,
Okay.
yes. But the other strange thing is, as he is on stage, he doesn't even look at them at all. He
Ooh.
just stays still in his position.
Oh.
And then the lights go down as they prepare for scene 2.
Act 2, Scene 2,
Indeed.
Triple Boogaloo.
Then, a masked ball is taking place on the palace balcony balls. The guests are finely dressed, intricately masked, and they move to the music played by the small house orchestra that is just off stage as they start their music. It takes a moment to see the stranger. He wears his bone white mask and moves stiffly and without gaiety. After a while, the revelers begin to take off their masks. Their eyes look bright and their actions are extravagant, unrestrained. The stranger keeps his mask. Rather, he wears no mask. He grasps the queen by the arm and she collapses. Another figure appears in tattered robes. It is the king in yellow. He is huge and holds a sword and a torch that emits smoke but no light. He talks with the queen and the priest, not to blah.
Not to.
From asides amongst the revelers, it is clear now all have seen the sign. All must wear the mask. Yatil has become Carcosa, and they are no longer entirely human. The king disappears. Out of the crowd of fear-stricken guests runs a child. He goes to the stranger, who himself has fallen to the ground and, taking him by the hand, follows in the wake of the king.
Like, when you say
This
that,
is
like,
on the stage.
Oh, so a child didn't like get up from the audience and run up.
Correct.
there?
That's what
That's
it
what I
sounded
thought.
like at first. I was
That
like,
would have been
"What?"
terrifying.
But then he takes a child.
Stop that kid! He's gonna ruin the play.
taking him by the hand and follows in the wake of the king.
Damn. Now, the actors, did they no longer seem human?
That's what the play is insinuating.
Okay.
No, they're all normal, but that's what they're insinuating.
It's not like we suddenly saw Hermes Mora on the fucking...
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the curtains fall. As the play ends, the audience, including you guys, feel very confused.
I'm always confused.
You hear the last lines of dialogue just kind of petering out in the distance and becoming distorted and then lost.
What are you doing?
All of a sudden, the entire crowd starts just roaring. Everyone is getting up, but this isn't applause or revelation. You can see 7 men and 2 women through this crowd are just starting to lash out, throwing
like
punches,
violence.
clawing people.
Are we included in this, or like
Yes.
we are?
Party time!
Yeah.
My dex isn't good.
It's a full-out
Shoot.
brawl that's
Oh
starting up.
no!
Closest person's getting donked.
We are gonna get trampled if we stay here.
Yeah, people start just throwing
Are we in
punches.
control of ourselves? Or...
You're in control of yourselves.
It's a mosh pit. We just have to join in.
Yeah.
No!
It's part of this show.
I'm making some
So,
threats.
as things start going crazy, I need to know what everyone wants to do. You're in the center of the crowd right now.
I want to protect my face
Okay.
and
I
wanna
look for,
run?
I want
look
you to
for an
get the
exit.
fuck
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's what I
let's-
want
let's-
to do.
let's
like-
leave.
Seems like a good plan.
The one that I connect with the most so far would be the critic writer, a fellow writer. So, look over to him just like, I don't think our pens are mightier than that sword. We should get the fuck out.
I try to get a picture of the carnage first. This is a good story.
That
All right.
would make a good story.
From you, I need a hard dodge roll then.
Ooh.
What's good thing I put
what
some
if they-
points in my dodge, actually.
I didn't put any
What if
in
they
I
break
like-
your camera?
Then I
Oh.
lose my job.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Great, you're homeless too.
Well, Lennon, I guess we're partners. I need it hard. I will burn luck to make this a reality.
All right.
Oof.
I
What's
will
luck?
need.
Garrett's is not.
I need to burn 15. Ouch. But
Ooh.
Yeah.
I want this photo.
That's my total now.
Oh yes, and we do need to do an increase roll. I forgot about that at the
right.
start
That
of
would
the
be
session.
great. I
Lesson.
burned a
Luck.
bunch of
Jeez, I wonder if I can roll above a 6.
Oh,
You're
jeez.
sick.
God, he got
Your
a
roll
6.
has to be before this burn because it should have been earlier.
Nope, I failed. I do
Well,
not
45
get
is my
I
original.
get the
But I'll still have to
increase.
spend.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
If
you can still
fail the-
spend
You
it,
have to
but
roll over.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
get
get
an
the
increase.
yes.
All right.
It has to be over on.
over.
Yeah,
Oh,
then
I got
it's a
max.
10, right?
She-
Four.
Rolls of working
Yes,
on me.
D10 for the increase.
Yes. There you
I got
Well,
max.
I got 1, so it wasn't that much of a victory.
It's only
But
But a
it's not-
victory it was.
I
I have 31.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I got 9.
You can have more than your max.
Yeah, you can
For
have up to
luck,
99.
I rolled a 9.
Did you have no luck?
I'm up to 15 now.
Oh, I thought you like.
Back to
Oh,
the max where I started.
for a little bit, I thought
Well,
you were
you can
talking
still
about
go
zero.
above
Yeah,
that
because
with
he had
luck. Yeah, you can. You can go all the way up to
He
99.
Alright.
refuses. He will
Well,
find little things to put
That's
his
your
luck on.
choice.
And I'm striking someone.
All right.
Or either.
So
Not
you
one of these ones.
you managed to get a photo of the riot that is happening. And
There's a homeless guy with a bottle just like about to stab someone.
you snapped the photo and just moved out of the way before somebody would have clobbered your camera.
All
Like,
right, let's go.
fist was almost there. For everyone running, now I need a dodge roll. And give me an attack
I did
roll
put
to
some
see
points
if
in
you
there, at
win a
least.
fight back.
I'm gonna fight
Plus
my
I'm
way.
A dodge roll.
Yep.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got a 36 out of 67.
Shit,
No.
your dodge is amazing.
Failed?
Yeah.
All
I'm a
right.
runner, not a fighter.
Almost double.
I get to increase
Actually,
dodge if you succeed
It was
on
slightly
that, right?
more than
Yes.
double.
Awesome.
Yep, so make your mark.
Yep.
And Yeah, everyone who succeeded, you get out of the way. With your critical
I
success,
will do like the Matrix slide.
you manage to get out of the crowd and have a clear path right now to the exit.
Exit's right there, guys.
What about our other friend?
I guess
What
we'll take a
friend?
look at him. He sees.
What was
trying to
your attack roll?
36 out of 50, so a regular success.
All right, yeah, you clobber somebody before they hit you.
I think he's joined in.
Yeah, you punch and you kind of open up your way a little bit.
Nice.
I'm gonna go back and try and find him.
Violence solves
Okay.
I will
problems.
make sure
I
I'm
tripped
like
or something.
How
get
bad
attention
was
of
your
my
fail?
friends
I
and
got
point toward the
52 out of
exit.
24.
All right, so you
It
just
was
failed.
double.
You were running and you got slugged in the back. Take note of 2 damage.
Oh no!
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The character's not particularly bulky. Yeah, that could be like.
Yeah,
What commoners?
my hit points is 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back and
I
try and
have
find
counter
Lennon.
health
Okay.
10.
Well, you're actually still
Same.
moving through the
Funny 'cause
crowd.
we all
Luckily,
know
he was
stuff.
sitting back more,
Okay.
so you're moving in
See
his
him
general
in the
direction.
way, yeah.
I could see actually.
I'm-
Do I
Well,
watch
I'm
him
gonna
fucking
take-
clobber someone in the face?
Yeah,
Someone
you
let
see
me
what
know.
looks like
I
a
can
hobo
see.
hand just raise and smack down somebody.
Oh,
It's not his first
God.
try.
All right.
That's my cheese.
Did he
Now.
have peanuts on it? This is mine now.
Hard to tell. Peanuts are going everywhere right now.
Whoa. I'll come back for those later.
Sir, sir, we need to get out of here.
All right. Now for the next movement, and you can hear some of the hand crank sirens coming down the road. The police are definitely on the way,
Oh,
we shouldn't
definitely
be here.
should leave.
Yeah.
and I need from everyone but Sauna another dodge roll or brawl roll if you're trying to fight your way out.
I'm definitely not throwing punches. Though.
I'm getting out of here my way.
Give me a minute.
Oh man, no amount of luck can save me now. 89.
Oh,
That
no.
is still a success.
I didn't think I was gonna
54
have
out
to
of
fight
67.
or run from a play,
Fair enough.
so I didn't adjust.
That's because you're all stupid.
Wow.
25.
Hey,
Hard
hey,
success.
I made my hand go, or
All
no,
right.
I made my shot
Yeah,
high.
you
Oh,
Why
26.
can't my
sorry.
chemistry
Damn
come
it.
into play?
you just give another swap,
It's
knock
sad,
somebody
my
right
brawl
over
is
some
1
chairs.
point better. So I'm gonna
clearing
go
the
with my
path
brawl.
for you.
I have base brawl. I actually have
I gotta get out of here.
dodge,
Capture
so-
here. You're
Yeah.
gonna put me back in
I
jail?
put some points in Brawl.
Not if we get out of here.
I'm
If I
gonna
have
spend
none.
4 luck to make that a success for brawl.
Wait, you're fighting instead of dodging?
It was 1 point better to brawl.
After that, at first, so you
Like,
decided you're gonna
fuck
punch
this,
back.
I need out.
Okay.
She's going through the crowd,
Yeah.
not
Somebody
around.
hurt me, I'm hurting them
It's
back.
worked for
And
me.
of course, yeah.
It's working real good.
So yeah, you slug somebody out of your way.
Pulls
And
off her glove.
so who failed?
I have failed.
All right.
Do I punch him on accident?
Oh man!
You got lady slap.
Yeah. You get whacked right in the head. You're taking 3 damage.
I'm already not very
Ooh.
smart. Ouch.
So what? Am I decreasing the intelligence due to brain damage? Or
And
whatever it
yeah,
is?
with your critical success, you managed to book it right up the stairs and get out.
Can I do the dad whistle? To get
Yeah.
their attention? Awesome.
Yeah.
The baseball whistle.
And
Yeah,
you can see that there's cops running in with their bully sticks. They're
Oh man.
They're
I will
rushing in
not
right
be
now.
in their way.
The
I
bleeding
will
continues.
respectfully actions that way, gentlemen. Go right ahead.
all right.
And
And
slip
now
out
I
the
need the
door.
last roll from everybody to see how well you get out.
This
You're
Wait,
still
wait.
moving through,
This
even
one's
though you
running.
guys have been hit. It's just
I'm gonna protect
I
my hair
decided to
with my
run,
body.
and I got a 4.
That is a
Yeah.
critical
Yes.
success.
Nice.
2 out of 13.
Which makes it critical
I got a hard
success for
success
mine.
on
We're
dodge.
rolling pretty good right now.
what were you doing? Dodge or fight?
Dodge.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I was gonna run for it. So.
You still
30 out of
brawling?
50. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
You just kick it.
Just wanted to
My
get someone
dodge is
out of
after
the way
this
for me to
ball.
run.
He slugs one person out of the way, and you kind of bulk up and nudge through a couple of people. Easy path for you two to make it out.
All right, yeah, I'm making sure we get out.
And you two make it
I'm making
just
sure.
out of the crowd as the cops come running in.
I haven't even grabbed my bottle.
Stab you now.
The cops turn and look directly at you guys, look at him, see your arm around him, and move past you.
Nice.
The cop was gonna take you down, but saw the rich guy
Maybe
with
he was
you.
gonna try. I'll bite his fucking ear off.
You're not taking me alive.
And
They kill you. Yeah. Boom.
And
In England, they don't
seeing
carry
you
guns.
two come through, the
means it
cops
took a
can
little
see
longer.
that you haven't been in a fight, and you look like an upstanding person, so they leave you alone.
I have
They look
a
at my
fuck
sad,
ton of
sad
burn
face.
scars on my face.
But I bet you're wearing very nice
Hit
clothes.
me.
I am.
All right. And the cops start moving through. You can see it. They're just beating people down with their bully sticks.
Yep.
Anyone who's causing issues, a lot of the crowd seems like they were trying to hold back some of the worse attackers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the ladies who were clawing at people.
Yeah.
So the cops are apprehending them, arresting them, and yeah, you're seeing a lot of people start getting carted off.
Okay.
But you're all gathered outside.
Good play.
Well,
You
that
know what?
escalated really quickly.
Despite that, an alright play.
Just to make sure, did we all see the same thing here like last time?
I think
Like,
so.
did
That last
anyone else
scene.
notice how the stranger was part of the play but wasn't?
He didn't
mean-
say
Didn't
anything.
Yeah, like they were
We couldn't
talking
hear
to
him say anything.
He didn't move. He
Very
didn't react
interesting way
at
to
all.
tell
He
a
was
story
just
from what was
standing
seemingly
there.
the protagonist.
Yeah,
Was he the protagonist?
Everything seemed to revolve around him.
that or the queen, I suppose.
I mean, just because it revolves around them does not make them the protagonist.
I suppose so, but
It's
that's
a
how it's
clue.
usually written.
That is true.
So, at this point in time, things are winding down inside. The cops are starting to move out with everyone.
Sorry.
And you can see that
Turn the sound off.
all of the actors are starting to come out and move some tables around and get ready for food.
They're
they're
gonna
still
continue.
gonna have a buffet after this.
Damn.
That's what it
I
looks
mean-
like.
They're dedicated.
Is
I
it like
mean-
what is the carnage in here that are just like shuffling all the dried blood?
Oh, step away from
Yeah.
that blood pile.
So maybe
Well,
one of the ladies got
the-
someone's eye.
The
like-
actors are moving out after everyone is gone.
Well, I mean, I'm never
Do
gonna
we-
say no to free food.
Do we want to stay
mean,
for food?
I
could
have to
combined.
stay for
Yeah.
food, otherwise I'm going to be very
I
hungry
want to
this
see
week.
if they're weirded out and if the dude that was in the mask is there.
Yeah, but we
is-
talked to the
Can we
protagonist
see
or-
someone who like was the guy in the mask?
Yeah, you can see, it looks like all of the actors are coming out. There's not that many. It was actually a pretty small group. So, yeah, allegedly one of them is definitely the stranger.
Allegedly. There's some guy that was on the stage.
Ooh, are they still in costume?
No, at this point they've changed into their dress attire.
Okay.
Which one's face don't I know? I saw the other actor's face,
Uh-huh.
but the one with the mask. Which face is
They
Yeah,
literally
which
took
one do
all
we
the
not
masks
recognize?
off of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, are you guys moving in? You're
Oh, I'm
a little
yeah.
distance away.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
going in
there's
for
food.
food for
I
sure.
mean, if I had seen the group I was with going, I'll feel emboldened, and I want to kind of want to know what the hell just happened.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
despite all the carnage, I really need that food.
I would like to keep an eye out on anybody that is wounded that is going in.
Ooh, yeah.
Because, yeah, I will help treat anyone that is still entering.
Yeah.
doing real good?
So, yeah,
I wanna see
standing
who-
around of the actors, you can see two people that are standing out front. One, you definitely cannot recognize his face.
Ooh.
A taller, older gentleman. You see another one that you don't recognize his face.
Oh, no.
A well-dressed man who is wearing a Panama hat.
Yeah,
And
it's a specific style.
It's
of
a
Okay,
hat.
specific
gotcha.
style.
yeah, very common for an American to wear.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you.
You also see, obviously, the younger lady who was playing Camilla. You see a tall and handsome-looking man who you saw a couple of times.
Yes.
It looked like he played a few different
Similar, but
of
not
the
same to a
characters.
fedora.
Yeah.
Panama hat.
He's standing very
With the
close
white
to
shirts.
another
What have you
middle-aged
seen
woman.
Jurassic Park?
Mhm.
How it's flat. all
And
the way
then
across
you
the
see
brim?
a,
That's Panama.
Gotcha.
Fedora has
another young
Flick
man
in the
that's
back.
also just standing about. And he's well dressed, dark black hair. So, yeah, who would you like to approach?
I know the older man is Martin Morgan, so.
Wait,
I
What?
did it.
The two older men
Made
that
the jump across the
you
pond,
can't
eh?
recognize are standing very close to each other. The one, again, slightly darker tan skin, wearing his Panama hat. The other one is well dressed, big open face and gray hair, though his style does seem to look about 10 to 20 years out of style for anyone in the know.
So he's wearing what I'm wearing, except clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're both standing right next to each other, kind of at the heads of the table.
Those two.
Well,
One of them. They wore masks.
I'm gonna walk up to them and just, excuse me, thank you so much for that amazing performance. It was hard to describe. I very much enjoyed it though.
Who did you approach?
The two standing there.
Okay.
The older gentleman.
The one, as you're talking, is kind of nodding his head as you say that. The other one is sitting there, pursed lips. And then the older gentleman standing, who was shaking his head. Well, thank you. I played the part of the stranger.
You were the stranger.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
And this is the brain behind the whole operation.
really?
Yes, this is Sir Talbot Estes.
Talbot Estes?
Yes, Mr. Estes.
Mr. Estes.
Is he the one with the Panama hat?
Yep.
Are you the writer of this play? Did you write the screenplay?
Oh, no. No. Well, yes, but no. You see,
Which one is it?
this is a rendition, as you would say. I originally transcribed it from a French book. You may have heard of it. It was the Der Wander durch den. Yes, but transcribed, The King in Yellow.
I feel like
But
we should send
this
you the spelling
rendition,
because it might be
Carcosa.
The French word for yellow
My
would be
own.
jaune. Jaune. I'm not sure how to jaune. Jaune. It's spelled very weird.
It's not exactly the same book either.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's a transcribed version that's different.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I've never heard of
Is it
it.
like a
but
transcribed
I'm very
book
intrigued.
of a transcribed
A
book?
wonderful
I would love
read.
That
to
would
find
be
it.
good.
Yeah.
Read through
Who
it.
Like
knows
putting
how
it
many
through
times?
Google
Well,
Translator too many times.
If
like,
you have an interest, I will happily lend you a copy.
You
I-
have a copy.
I have my own transcribed copy. I'll be happy to lend access to it.
I would very much appreciate. I'm a writer myself, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, Darren Prescott. I have a book that's out at the moment. I'm still up and coming, as it were.
Very good. Very good. And what did you think of the play?
A bit confused by the second act, but I enjoyed every bit of it.
Actually, Mr. or Sir Talbot.
Top critics said
Talbot.
it's super spot.
No. Mister. I haven't seen the Queen. Not from around here, per se.
All right.
American?
Yes.
We should be able to tell by accent alone that he's
Well,
Shotguns and
we
beer pong.
or
As you can
I-
tell, we all speak with a perfect British accent because
Oh.
we are indeed in
Yeah.
Britain.
I don't.
I'm so
Oh yeah, no, because yours is
Look at my
you know,
British.
a
The
full-
other man speaks up and yes,
Just look at our
I am
Britishness.
Michael Gillen.
Michael Gillen.
This is the
This is the other older gentleman who's nicely dressed, not wearing a Panama
I
hat.
feel like he was
Michael
probably
who?
the one to play the actual
Huh?
king. in
Michael
Yellow.
who?
Gillen.
He
Yeah.
said he
Oh,
was
Gillen.
the stranger.
Wait. No, I thought. Oh wait.
Yeah,
yes.
he
Never mind.
introduced himself.
I
Words.
do have a
Bad with
question. My companions and I had some discrepancies about the first act right before intermission. The way I saw in the play, the queen had a winded conversation with her children. And then, right
Again
when
with
the
this.
stranger, and I will motion towards Mr. Gillen
Yes,
there.
you had a
Talbot
conversation
stops-
with
Wait.
the queen.
Hold on, I need a moment. You see him kind of step aside and move a curtain and look up at the sky. Oh, my lord.
Are you all right, sir?
The stars are well covered.
All right. Is
It
Uh,
does.
Back your voice.
By the clouds, you mean, or?
Yes, yes, yes.
Is that important for the play?
Well,
London. They're all
it's very, very important.
May I ask what
the,
would happen if they were not
The
covered?
festering from afar.
What?
Um,
Festering from afar.
hold on.
You
I'm
see-
writing
What's
down
this,
your
you
man's,
see-
crazy
what's
shit.
this man's name again?
Talbot.
Talbot?
This is
Mr.
the
Talbot?
writer
Yeah.
of the.
I meant his
Talbot
first name.
Estes.
Oh,
Talbot
Estes. Michael grabs him by the shoulder. Talbot needs his rest. I am going to see him aside. Please mingle around. I shall return. As he kind of limps away with Talbot.
Well, damn, now I still don't know what we really saw there.
Well, that was strange.
Festering in the stars, though? Did I hear that correct?
No, I were done covering.
No.
Just fix that.
It's
Festering from afar.
yeah.
Oh, fest oops.
Hi. You found a roundabout way of being in a chair. Cat, just put her in the other one.
Festering from afar.
I don't want to get on the laptop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does kind of.
As you see
Like it.
everyone
jump up
else
on
around the
keyboard and
table.
stuff.
Just
Again,
instantly get
the
that.
two middle-aged people, man and woman, standing very close to each other. One young woman who is standing off kind of alone, just eating a little bit, and a younger man just kind of standing and sitting, brooding. It almost looks like quietly,
Brooding?
just quietly.
Let's go up to Sad Sack.
Hi.
What do you want now?
The other Sad Sack.
No.
Excuse
She
me,
does not
sir.
want to be like that.
Sorry to intrude you.
No.
You seem to be deep in thought.
Oh, yes. Yes, after the play.
Yeah. Very enjoyable. Thank you for your service, I guess.
Of course. He played the part of Thale. It was a
Thale.
pretty short part in Act 2.
My associates, well, acquaintances, and I very much enjoyed it.
Well, good. That's great.
You seem to be a bit down, though. You all right?
Well, yes. I mean, all things that young men have to deal with, of course.
Taxes.
Yes, of course. Give me a spot hidden. With a bonus die.
With a bonus?
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to?
You take the better one.
That is a 17 out of spot hidden.
Yep.
65. That is a hard success.
You see him glance over at the lady standing alone.
Ah.
Love, huh? It's a motherfucker.
Indeed.
God, you're awful.
Friend of yours?
Well, yes, we're all friends here. That is Gene Hewart.
Gene Hewitt. And your name, sir?
Oh, Walter Page.
Darren Prescott.
Nice to meet you. There's also George Keith and Hannah Keith.
What was the woman's name again?
Gene Hewart.
All right, thank you.
And this
very
is
much.
Walter Page.
Yep.
Well, I see if you're so interested in the young lady, why do you sit all here by your own? A lonesome.
Well, you see, he looks down and notices a few papers kind of sitting out of your satchel. Could you, please tuck those papers away?
The paper?
Yes. You see on the paper, they were your
It was
attempted
designed, yes.
sketches.
Oh, yeah, just trying to recreate that symbol.
Ugh.
Where?
I would never recommend it.
Why not?
Yeah.
When I first saw that symbol, now, of course, all people within the arts deal with some forms of their own demons, you would say. And yes, it seems about the time that I saw that, I had to deal with my own. Excuse me, as he kind of steps away from you and seems to be trying to calm himself down.
Heroin.
Strange
Odd
reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I find particularly strange?
What's that?
No one mentioned the riot yet. Like, no one seems even a little bit bothered that people were beating each other. You think they'd bring that up first?
You think that would be a good, like, crazy what happened, right? Like,
They
but
just-
no, they're just like, oh, hey,
Just mingling and
normal
eating.
Wednesday, like.
I'd like to think this doesn't happen every time they show this play, but
Theater's a bitch.
As the young lady approaches, wait, did you sir say riot?
people were beating each other senselessly.
The police showed
Yeah,
up and had to
it's-
calm the crowd.
Before you guys weren't aware of that?
Oh,
The crowd went crazy.
Yeah, I can. Hear.
This young lady here was struck in the face.
Not
my.
me, but us.
No, Lady Francesca.
we weren't
My
aware.
word, of course I was.
You weren't
We-
aware.
We were behind stage and we heard a commotion, but we weren't aware that it was a full riot.
Oh,
The police didn't speak to you at all?
luckily the
No.
constables were able to break it up before anyone got seriously hurt, I believe.
Well, that's grand news. Oh,
I'm sorry, miss, your name is?
oh, I'm Gene Hewitt.
Gene Hewitt.
If you recognize, I played the part of Camilla on stage.
Yes.
You did an excellent job, too, I must say.
Thank you. This cursed play, I tell you.
Cursed?
Well, there seems to be something. I don't know whether to be afraid or intrigued by it.
In what way? Can
Well-
you elaborate?
Well, speaking on the riot, that alone is very strange, but ever since I've started taking part in this, I've had dreams. Dreams of this still form in robes who moves with a wind that isn't there. And vast thrusting fish-like creatures swimming over a gracious white city. And they've been vivid. More vivid than any dream I've ever had.
Isn't. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. But isn't that kind of what the actors described this fictional place to be like?
In a vague form, yes.
Yeah.
And you see, it is very odd. Odd that I'd have such dreams while performing in the play. This doesn't normally happen to me, not with any other play I've been in.
Did you have more trouble rehearsing the lines? Did you spend more time? Because I know when I'm really getting into a play, it's in my head. I live and breathe it, the role.
Well, yes, and I can't say I've never had any dreams of my plays, but these are so vivid, and I've even had discussions of these dreams with Hannah. She has...
Hannah?
Yes, Hannah Keith. She plays the part of Casilda. She's right over there, with her husband, George.
So you're not the only one who's having these dreams.
No, and we've almost described each other's dream to each other. Almost to a T.
So you've had a shared dream.
Evidently. Though how strange it is. I must be just Just stressed, obviously.
Jester.
Is it just you and Hannah who had this dream, or
Hey.
If anyone
Or
else had them, we haven't spoken with them. You know, in fear of being called hysterics, of course.
what was Hannah's husband's name?
George.
George.
What was the last name?
Keith. They're the people that were pointed out earlier by Walter Page.
Yeah.
This is maple pecan.
But very, very, very odd. Again, it must be this play. Mr. Talbot Estes, he certainly knows how to put a drama together, it seems.
Yes. Does the term festering from afar mean anything to you?
No.
Can you tell me anything about what this is, what this means? And I pull out one of the scraps of paper that has the doodle of the symbol on it.
Oh, that is some symbol that Talbot Estes says is important to have in the play.
It doesn't mean anything to you specifically?
Not as far as I know, though. He always...
Like, ooh, shaking
He-
powder.
Spooky.
Mr. Walter Page seemed to have an adverse reaction to just even seeing it.
Oh. Odd.
Here's another odd question. When you are rehearsing, does Mr. Estes seem to be very particular about the stars?
I've seen him peeking at the sky every now and then.
Because when we were talking to him just now, he seemed very concerned about them not being visible while the play is going on. I was just wondering if it was the same during rehearsals. Maybe he just is, what's the term? Astrologist? Astronomy?
Hokum.
Oh, astrophobia?
Kind of? Maybe? Yes.
Yes, he may be afraid of the stars. I have seen him peek out sometimes, but most of our rehearsals he tried to do during the day.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, there is one star that doesn't go away during the day.
I was just gonna say, there's the one.
The one that gives us light.
Interesting. I have one more question for you. Where did you get those masks? They are exquisite looking.
Oh, well, I can't be too sure. I know Michael Gillen, he secured a lot of our resources for us. Him and Talbot Estes, Talbot had all of the ideas and vision for what they should look like, and Michael facilitated a lot for him.
Hey, do you have any extras, perhaps?
Not that,
Steal the play's supply.
not that I could
might
likely
purchase
give up.
it.
Not that I could likely give away.
It would fit nicely in my collection.
Real quick. Has anybody else from the theater shown up from like
The
any
crowd?
wounded people?
Yeah.
No wounded people,
Audience.
but you
Like-
see some other audience members start to kind of funnel back in.
Did they seem perturbed from what was witnessed?
A lot of them seem very shaken, but they're getting food and eating.
Like free food? Fuck, I'm going back in.
No. Condolences. for
We're
dealing
here.
with this.
Yeah.
Yep, not a lot of people, because some people were taken away for causing the riot, some for questioning of what happened.
Yeah.
And just
I think-
getting their ass kicked.
I think we should talk to this
Police has a field day.
Miss Hannah, or Mrs. Hannah, about this
These
dream
dreams.
that she had. Apparently, shared dreams that's an unusual form of hysteria.
Yes, I mean, they worked in the same play, though. It's possible they could have similar dreams.
Similar, yes, but it
Oh.
seems like it was more than that.
And with the terrible event, as Jean starts towards you all, of course, you being here, thank you for letting me know what happened.
Oh,
Um,
of course.
just if you do get questioned by the constables, just be sure you can ask for my father to hopefully wrap everything up a little quickly.
Your father is a constable?
Oh, he is Lord Hewart Gordon of the King's Bench Division,
Bench
a
division.
Chief Justice of England. So it will be quite easy for...
He's a judge.
He's the
Oh,
head
yes.
honcho, isn't he?
Ah,
He can easily ensure that none of you have to deal with any of the unsightliness.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. My
Lord
name is
Hewart Gordon?
Gordon. Gordon.
Wouldn't it be Lord Gordon Hewart?
Might be, honestly, he's got like 5 titles on this.
He starts going through all of
Well, I
them.
thought her name was Jean Hewart.
Yeah, it's
Are there a bunch
RT.
of commas too?
RT is the first abbreviation. HON is the other one. It might be Rightful Honourable Gordon, Lord Hewart, the Lord Chief Justice of England, sitting on the King's Bench Division.
Handles of the First Man. Protector of the Crown.
He was also appointed.
Chalice.
He was
Saint of the
also
11th District.
he was
Protector
also
of the
appointed in
Sacred Chalice of Reeds.
1922
Keeper
and
of
has
the
a
27th
salary.
pen.
He also was appointed in
The fifth
1922
chalice.
and has a salary of £8,000.
So she just tells us, and he also makes this much.
And
Wait,
I would
wait.
like to know that
gonna
she's
stick with
talking to
Lord
Jente
Hewart
van
Gordon.
den Berg. And
What year is this?
1928, November.
So it was 6 years ago he was
Yes.
arrested. So not that long ago.
Yeah, but he's still sitting there. It takes a lot to get there, and once you get there, you got that power.
Well,
Yep.
yes. Cat in the bag.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Hewart.
Do you not want
Of course,
No,
of
it's
course.
okay. She's sitting in the middle of the ring light because it's kind of like laying
Oh.
down. Just
Should
like,
we-
Well, food.
Is
I
that
have
all
it.
you think about, sir?
Yeah.
There's mystery afoot.
Hey,
Gives
if you're
a
hungry,
shit.
you're
there's
hungry.
mystery of food afoot.
I'm gonna grab
He
some
has
food
pocket
and
food.
sit down uncomfortably close to the people from the audience.
I thought you were going to be
Okay.
making it
They remember he
awkwardly
was the
on
one that
floor,
beat his
sitting
way
down.
out of there.
No.
Hey, I think I hit you in the face.
But yes, it's
You look
a
ugly.
nice outward platter of a lot of easy to serve large amounts of meat. So hams, there's English puddings that are out. Just a overall thing of gravy to pour with them.
Ham and gravy.
There's small meat pies that are available. Pickled eggs.
I
In the
will
whole jar.
also load
A
up
lot
on
of
food
protein.
and have a nice meal.
Okay.
You look at
Hey, as a struggling actor, it's not easy.
If this
Yeah.
restores hit points, I'm going for
eggs
it.
crumble.
You
Hit
guys
points.
will get your
Wallet
hit
just
points
falls
restored
out.
over time.
Awesome.
Okay. I wasn't sure how long this one was
We're
going to
still
last.
bleeding
I
from
remember
that.
one. This is a campaign.
We're here
Well,
for the long
shit.
haul.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
maybe
Might as well.
Players,
survive.
players are here for the long haul. Characters, questionable.
very questionable. These were bad
Hey,
rolls.
it's episode 2 and we're still here. So.
Exactly.
We got through
We
the first
watched a
action scene.
play.
Hey,
And almost got our ass
I'm
kicked.
pretty sure some of
Beat
the
up 3
audience
people.
people aren't that lucky.
3 of
Yeah.
them are.
Yeah, a bunch of people died. I'm surprised you guys didn't hear about it.
Yeah. Good times.
Okay, but they didn't hear about it because the ones that died were beaten by the constables to death.
They're doing their job by the Queen's orders.
They pancaked them into cement.
At the
Okay,
time when it
so-
became
So, yeah.
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 So yeah,
Whatever.
you guys are able to get some food and
And nervously nibble
know.
on some ham.
yeah, nibble on some food.
I am storing some for winter.
You
Just
you
eat it
have
raw.
you have sewn in pockets that you've been able to gather up that you know stuff some pickled eggs in.
Isn't it
and-
just like a piece of
Oh,
cloth at the end of a
smell.
That's my whooping stick. There's bricks in that.
Gotcha.
Oh, you thought that was my stuff.
It's
Your bonk
pretty
stick.
much a modern equivalent of a flail.
Yeah.
You ever put a padlock in a sock? This has got reach.
Oh, see, I was thinking soap and a rock because of military stuff, but yeah. Or
Soap?
soap
Soap and-
Soap and a rock.
sock.
No,
It's actually soap in a sock. That's where you beat the hell out of
Prison.
someone.
that's
Yeah,
supposed to
pretty
not
much.
leave
Actually,
any
that's
bruises.
Full Metal
Is what I've
Jacket.
heard.
Oh, that's right.
but
He
I
was
don't know
soap.
if that's true or not.
No, it totally
Boot camp.
is.
Prison.
It should.
If
Yeah.
you hit hard, anything
So,
hard enough, it leaves
And I will
bruises.
take people's stuff off their plate if they're like,
No.
Not paying attention.
yeah.
That pie? It's mine now.
I'm talking like fingers in the pie and drag it over. Like, just
What can they do at that point? Like, well, it says no.
That is dominance right there.
I wield powers
Power
you
move.
can't comprehend.
You didn't make eye contact. That's all
I.e.,
you're
you
gonna
can
say.
smell without trying.
So, you guys are kind of
Didn't even
gathered
feel
up
it.
together right now as you have gotten food and are eating after this event.
Could I take is that this like this the scenes of the incident? Is there still like carnage left behind?
God, I hope.
Or did someone
Not
clean
really.
up?
There's some blood, but
I gotta take pictures of that. This has become the news story. Screw the review.
You mean you could do both? and get
Violent
a lot more
outbreak
money?
at play.
Review dope as fuck. In other news,
It was
Played
actually
dope as fuck. Inspired riot.
so good it made people turn to murder.
Not the old guy.
you
But
say
yeah.
say that out loud.
Trying to make it up.
But I'll take extra photos. I'll need as much as I can get away with
Okay.
until someone shows up and tells me to stop. I'm assuming I'd have to set it up too, so they'd have ample time to put the hammer down.
Yeah, nobody's really stopping you at this
All
point.
right, good. They can't stop the truth.
wow, bet.
Are you gonna fight on their behalf? They're not even interested in stopping me.
Somebody
Yeah,
has
you
to.
guys get your food. Any other?
I'm full of my knuckles, sir. It's a great day.
You've earned this meal.
Does it change your demeanor? Now your deeper voice and like, yeah, let's go. Not the. I'm gonna miss you up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
You regained
I
all
feel a lot
strength.
better.
I've had food now.
I say.
It just becomes more British sounding somehow.
I'm not even gonna try.
You can
Oh,
see the Britishness.
Yeah.
Taking
So
stuff
wait,
that's not
wait.
mine.
So the jaw now is either sticking out
Look at
or
him.
sucked in.
National hero.
Tea.
You see, as he has a
Gee.
couple of free meat pies on his plate.
Does he? Does he really though?
Would you have eaten meat pies?
At least one.
Yeah, he's got a meat pie.
I'll
Meat
let
pie
him-
on his
I'll let
plate.
him have one.
Why?
God,
There's plenty
Forgive
of
it.
places.
God forbid you eat two though. That's when things go too far.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna only ever show the one. Like when he's almost done eating one, he goes back to grab another before he realizes.
How good is your perception? Though? Spy hidden.
Pretty good.
I'll
you
give
see
him a
my
bonus
hidden
die
meat
when it
pie?
comes to spotting food.
75.
Holy shit! Watch
he can
out, he's
smell it on top
eagle-eyed.
of seeing it.
I live on the streets, man. You gotta be aware. I'm also
So,
really good at stealing.
there's still the married couple you guys haven't talked to,
Yeah.
or each
You're gonna
other.
want to collaborate that
George and
team.
Heather Keith.
Yeah, I want to talk to Hannah,
Hannah
and
and
George.
her
Keith.
husband.
Yeah. So as you approach, George
Where'd
is
I get Heather?
tall and handsome, broad shoulders, standing straight,
No one stumbled different.
and his wife has long, wavy, pale blonde hair. As she's dressed a little more plainly and sensibly, whereas he's in a nice, just three-piece suit.
Now, were they both
So
actors?
am I.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He played a couple of parts, as you recall.
Background Man 1 and 3.
Pretty much.
It's weird when he has to have a conversation. with himself.
Nondescript gentleman.
And then
And descript gentleman.
Hannah played the part of Casilda. That was the
Casilda.
queen.
Big
Very
one.
important.
Big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she talked to the man.
The
Yeah. The strange one who had no lines. Yeah, I don't think he had any lines.
When
Excuse
we
me.
Sorry.
Hear
No,
his
you go
lines.
first.
when we walk up there,
Maybe he's
because I
soft-spoken.
wasn't able to get the answer from Mr. Talbot, it's like, oh, I loved your performance, especially in the first act. It was just a wonder to watch you play. I especially liked right before the intermittence there, where you had the conversation with the children of the queen. But I wonder why the character collapsed when the stranger walked up to the front of the stage.
Oh,
She was talking with the stranger the whole time.
She never spoke to him.
She just seemed a bit disturbed that he was there, but never spoke to him directly.
You fucking spoke.
well, honestly, in practice, Mr. Estes had a few different plans for the scene 3 in Act 1. And ever since our initial discussions and practicing the different ones, I can never quite recollect the scene.
Really?
You can't recollect the scene? You don't remember anything?
No, I recall practicing 3 different ones, and of course we put on the play, but I just cannot quite recollect how the scene goes down, which one we went with.
Too young for dementia.
Doesn't that sound a bit worrisome? That you can't remember what happened mere moments ago?
The man speaks up. Well, I mean, my wife here, she puts in a lot of hard work.
Well, no doubt. But it still seems...
All of these plays kind of come in together. We do them for fun, of course, so,
Fair.
you know.
Alright. I seemed inconvinced. Like, no, bullshit.
Mrs. Keith. One of the other actresses here, Miss Hewart, she mentioned something peculiar. She mentioned a dream that she's been having since you guys started putting on the play. She said you had an eerily similar
Oh,
dream.
yes. Yes, we've had some very similar dreams. Nightmares, I believe, I would consider it. They're not quite pleasant. The man speaks of. Yes,
I mean,
she's
not today. Yeah.
woken up a few times to these terrors.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And have you
Alright.
consulted a physician or anything
Take
about
your
this?
house.
Looked into.
One of them head doctors.
Well, of course not. She has a very over-imaginative mind. You know how some ladies can be.
I'm overhearing this, and I just like
Yep.
make a face.
You shouldn't do that.
Yeah, do you make a habit of insulting
You're gonna
You're ugly enough as
I'm
is.
straight up intimidation face.
you're gonna get
That's what
those
you're saying.
lines on your face. It's gonna ruin your availability to other people.
I have a 20 in appearance. I'm not joking. It's all scars.
Don't
pretty much.
brag. So do I.
It's
I
like-
also-
And she speaks up, oh, don't mind him. Old George here is just a big softy, just a little stiff around people. A true man of the family.
The family, the troop. I'm guessing.
Oh, no, our family. We have a young son and daughter at home.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Why, thank you.
How long
I
have you?
still don't know why he enjoys partaking in plays, but we did meet at one.
Really? What play was it you met at?
Oh, we met at a play years ago. I believe it was The King and I.
The King and I.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Wait, what one?
The King and I.
Yeah, I love that.
Some
Yes.
crazy American
And
old man.
ever since then, we've been with each other.
How long have you been performing with this group here?
Oh, this group? Oh,
300
Not-
years.
too long. Mr. Estes got us together maybe about a year ago.
First.
Really?
Oh yes, this is more of a amateur troupe, of course. We are no major actors. See, I work at the Central Electricity Board. Clerk, first class.
Ah,
Yes. Impressive.
I'm a writer, published.
Oh, very good, sir.
What specification there?
It's a good
You
thing
have
he
to
didn't dig
mention
any
that you're
deeper.
He mentioned the first class part, like.
Because it's usually special somehow. Being published.
I mean,
in
there obviously there's a lot of peacocking happening right now.
Yeah, obviously.
That's
yeah.
what usually happens after shenanigans of a higher.
But we take
caliber.
place in amateur designs, as this is a mere fun pastime for the wife and I.
Well, thank you for your time.
Of course.
I found it rather enjoyable. Amateur or not, you did very well.
Why, thank you. Thank you.
Well, they seem pleasant.
They do, yeah, not crazy at all like some of the others. Should I wave that symbol in front of Adam? Maybe they'll like freak out.
And they
Just starts seizuring and goes down.
oh shit! Never mind.
No, he splits open as Haster reveals himself.
Oh, sh- we skipped to the ending.
Might want to see a doctor.
That man is sick.
Is it intelligence that determines if you just? Because my intelligence sucks. Maybe I can avoid some sanity checks.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I think you were the only
Is
one.
there
that
anyone
had
else that can
those
really
rolls.
talk about what just happened?
No, that was, other than just stage-hands,
I mean,
that was it for the people of the play.
kind of wish Talbot
Where
didn't just
were the
wander off.
stagehands?
He'd
Why
be the
aren't
only
they
one that
out and
would
about and commingling with
really know
everyone?
what happened
They're actually busy picking up the stage.
Oh.
and cleaning up the blood off.
They're more workers for the stage rather than.
Could I
the
make an
act.
idea
Oh.
roll to see if there's anything that we should have asked? Maybe something will come to me as like information that we're not getting.
I
that
would
we
like
should
to
have gotten?
also attempt that.
Sure.
I'm all ID'd out. You guys got this.
Yep.
67
No.
out of. This is intelligence, right?
Yes.
80.
Oh, your character's
Alright.
smart.
I did
Smart
not
as
make
fuck,
that.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God I'm not this smart.
That would have been bad for us.
From
60s.
what you could tell, it seems
That's
you've
skill.
learned about the most important
True.
thing you could.
Okay.
And that was about some interesting books that inspired this play.
Yeah, French book.
I'm very interested. What did he call it? The King in Yellow?
Yes.
I
That,
would
was it?
love to know more about this book.
I mean, it really summed up the ending quite well, the king and themselves.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd be interested in French literature.
Do you not like the French?
We're English.
Oh god, then everyone just turns out. Oh god, no! One of the cardinals.
Who are you, a sympathizer?
For the king!
Everyone just stops and turns out.
Or Lil
Even the other actors.
Someone screeches
What?
a record.
Jazz music stops.
Them just torn to pieces. So good in character.
Actually, as of right now, at least French cuisine is like top. Yeah.
Cuisine, not literature.
what they
or
write is
patronism.
shits, but what they
He
cook is
said
delicious.
that the one he found was French. It doesn't mean the book itself was French.
Well, it could have been an iteration of an iteration.
It
Like,
was
exactly.
American.
Either way, I plan on trying to find this book myself. You
It
all
shouldn't
can
be
do what
too
you
hard now that we have the time.
weren't you gonna get a copy from Mr. Estes himself?
I believe he did say that he
He,
yes.
he offered an open
That's right.
copy to
You
you.
think he's done worrying about his
Well,
festering?
I'm
An
going to go
copy of
try
the
and find
play.
it.
His.
No, his rendition of
Yeah,
the book.
Yeah.
His transcribed version.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to take a look at it at least.
Good, I don't speak French.
Would I have heard of any of this?
I'm going to go try and find him. And if
Huh?
I have to walk away from the rest of the group to do so, I do.
Oh,
I will
he's
follow.
not leaving my side.
Yeah. This seems important.
Okay.
Here, as a.
Yeah, you can see him kind of aside now, just resting. And you can see Michael sitting by his side as the two chaps are sitting there and chatting.
Being very chappy.
Yep.
Yes.
Two chaps chatting.
Much japing was
Very much so.
I find
So, yeah,
Same with
you
going up your
see him sitting there.
I approach them.
We don't need that.
Oh, Mr. Estes, I hope you're feeling a little better.
Hmm.
You mentioned before. I'm sorry to bother you, but you mentioned before that I would be able to take a look at this transcribed manuscript.
Yes,
yes, the book.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Oh, where did you find the original again? The French one you mentioned?
Oh,
Probably in France.
It doesn't have to. Belgium has a lot of French books too.
conspirators.
I had it shipped to me from a friend who was traveling abroad. Back when I was staying in the
Who
Americas.
was the broad?
I've traveled abroad or
waiting
two.
for that.
I've traveled abroad or two. I like that.
Got some pickled eggs in there. I'm feeling good.
That's the creature. Here's
Huevos.
his book.
You have huevos now.
Yes, yes. A moment. As he steps away and gets into a little trailer.
No,
Okay.
in Spanish.
And
I'll turn to his
Rich.
companion as he leaves. Just, I'm sorry. Is he all right?
Go back to the country.
ever since reading this book, the one that he's giving you now,
Yeah.
I implore you to lay it aside and not read it. His mind fixated on this king in yellow, Carcosa.
I don't know if I can, especially after hearing you say that. I mean, it's like hearing someone say, "Don't think about the color red." What do you think about?
Blue.
Sex, obviously.
Well,
I mean, red
of course.
actually is the most.
Starting to like him a little bit.
Is the color that makes your mind go to that the
You
most.
saying
I would
That's
say
why-
this book
violence.
is starting
like-
to
Yeah.
terrorize his mind?
Actually, no, there's been a study
That
done.
is what it
that-
appears
yeah,
like to me.
Red means passion, whether it's
Now,
violence or
of
love.
course.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
Yeah, I see.
but most of the time,
I
if
don't
somebody's
know
wearing
why
red
this
versus
book
blue, the
is
person wearing red is found to be more
ravishing his mind the way it is.
blues,
A shitty
trust
book.
me.
But
Yeah, it's a cool color.
I do think it has something to
So
do
if you do a job,
with his current state. I worry about him. He hasn't even been able to put in much work to his current project. He's working on a book himself, though he feigns to talk too much about it.
What is he trying to work on?
All I know is just a book is the most I can get out of
A
him.
book. Everyone
He says
thinks
I
they're a
wouldn't-
writer.
He says I wouldn't understand.
Now,
Well, it is a rather complicated process, and I just like start talking about, the outlining process of a book, coming up with ideas, and just like I just start going on, defending a writer.
I'm gonna tear up a little more of the book I got from him.
Dick.
You're just gonna eat it, or what?
I'm just crumbling it up, shoving it in my pocket.
now
about to say,
the
you're gonna
book
save that
that
for
he's going to
fire,
lend
right?
us, it's what the play is based on, right?
Yes.
Does that have any link to the violence that just occurred recently?
Yeah, was the goal of the play to get people in such a headspace where they attack one another?
Because it did.
Yeah, well, I got hit in the head.
I didn't.
There was some
but I'm
chaos
Fit in the
out there
back.
for a minute.
I hit some people.
Well, I don't know if there were some bootleggers nearby. That's quite the stretch that a play would drive people to attack each other, but no, that is not the purpose of the play.
There's
We're
one
not
good
here
point.
to incite riots.
Mr. Gillen, have you had any strange dreams or anything of late?
No.
Do you know if Mr. Estes has?
The man is a little disturbed as of late, so to say no to that would be incorrect of me, but I would say it'd be strange for him not to have strange dreams the way he's been acting.
I know a few of your fellow actors have mentioned some dreams they had that were slightly of a disturbing nature. A couple of them even seem to have had the same dream.
Odd. They hadn't mentioned it as any particular major concerns, so I'm sure it's nothing.
Oh yeah, people having the exact same dream in proximity after all this other crazy shit.
Well, I
Definitely
mean,
not a big
they
problem.
are all acting the
Seems
same
legit.
thing. But I've noticed that some of the actors seem to have a very hard time recalling the play they just did.
The ones
Yeah, they said that several scenes were
One.
practiced.
Act 1, Scene 3.
Yes, Act 1, Scene 3 had several
Well, you guys
different...
didn't see
Three different ones.
Yeah.
Here it
They
is.
even practiced 3 separate occasions.
And when we asked the actor to, give a better explanation of the scene itself, she said she couldn't quite remember which one they just performed.
Well, the whole thing becomes a little hazy to me, especially breathing in that mask the entire time.
Fair enough.
Sure, it's not good for the brain.
Speaking
the
of
one
those
involved.
masks,
You should look into some
Yeah.
mercury vapor or something. That might help sort you out.
I have been considering such.
Okay.
I've been told by some others that
Goes
you
great with a
are the
cigarette.
one who
That's right.
procured these fantastic masks
I have
used
to know Michael's not
in
going to
the
be
play.
a reoccurring
Well,
character.
yes. Well, yes.
Do you happen to have a supplier?
Oh, yes. If you head straight into England, right.
The country itself.
Like, what?
Just go to
Where?
England.
All right.
Boom, we're here.
Done.
All right.
Step 2.
Yeah, fucking got it.
My favorite supplier is right in Kingstown.
Okay. Thank you.
There is a theater shop there.
Oh, this is his supplier for his
Masks.
Okay. Good.
Thank
I
you
missed
very
that.
much, sir.
I think Kingstown's actually in Jamaica.
It's Kingston, yeah.
I didn't expect to be asked where to buy a freaking mask, so.
Aren't you supposed to be
She
intelligent?
literally said
I
that
have
she
a
has an
mania
obsession
for
for
masks. And I have a collection, and I saw those masks, and I need to have one of those. So, do you happen to have
So
some
you did
extra?
this.
Yeah, I totally thought you were
Yeah.
gonna pickpocket somebody
I like
for
to
one of
try
those
both.
instead.
Oh, man.
Tempting.
All right. And
Seem really nice.
Mr. Estes comes rushing out. Yes, here.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Estes.
Now,
Do you have an address or details I might get from you so that I can send the manuscript back when I'm finished with it?
of course. Send them to this address right here.
123 Fuck Off Lane. Got it.
Yes, yes. That is actually my P.O. box for when I'm staying here.
Very well. Again, thank you so much for the opportunity to witness such theatrical greatness.
Of course.
Dramatic gravitas.
Ah.
Got a little.
I will turn and
And-
start reading this thing.
Like in
It's going to take a total of 10 days to get through it.
Well, you're not
Holy
going anywhere.
7.
cow. If he
No,
gets
that'd
help.
be the other copy.
Oh, okay.
And as you start to walk away, young madam, here.
Oh?
He hands you a mask.
I'll put it on immediately.
It's not
Like,
the mask. It's just one of the
One of the
masquerade
masks? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it. And I will thank him profusely.
I do turn around and I go back for a minute. Just, oh, Mr. Estes, where
Write it down.
did you find this symbol? What does this mean? What is this?
Oh,
Read the book.
oh yay.
I just turn and I go back. I start reading again.
I would like to give the man who gave me the mask the Belgian greeting, which is 3 kisses on the cheeks.
Oh. It's like left, right, left.
the
kind of
mask
thing.
on
Okay. I mean,
Yes.
you don't have to worry about germs that way.
Monsieur Dumbledore.
Hi.
It's
Yeah.
a
Thank
thing.
you.
You the
I
fuck up
can
my
never
stuff?
remember her name, but she's
Jester.
No.
It's Jester.
No, the
The
French.
And you guys
Madame Maxine.
Madam Max.
head off into the night. Any other words to each other?
Well,
Peace.
I got a story now, so I think I'm gonna head home.
Actually,
Would you like a warm place to
Walter,
stay?
Yes.
You've
may I
entertained
have
me
your
by-
contact information so I can
funneling this
inform
one.
you of my
Entertained
next play
you.
and how much I have improved in the time since you did my last review?
Like a clown, you know.
That's fair, and I hand over my contact
All right.
information.
I will write it down too.
You frustrated him beyond belief.
I can't wait to give
That
my
is
second
entertaining.
bad review.
Just made up your mind. It's bad.
So,
This is
Yes.
shit. Now there.
He comes in with
No
those notes written
improvement.
down.
Shows up at the beginning,
That's
hands the
fair,
review,
Becker.
walks away.
Or garage.
Glad to be of help.
Or
Yeah.
shed.
He hands it to you. Then he sits down
Sure.
and watches it.
what harm?
Damn, he's good.
What?
What harm?
So you've shared some contact
nothing.
info.
Just something like following you.
Yeah, and since we've all been
Yeah.
talking, Mr. Lennon,
Mm.
if you're ever really down and in a bind,
I just
Oh,
offered
he's
him
down.
lodging.
we humans need to stick together. So if you ever need a hand or a warm bed or a warm meal, I'll hand you my contact information.
Is this the first time you are hearing that first name? Because I don't think he ever introduced himself.
I don't think
To
so.
you.
Damn right.
Lenin? Your name is Lenin? One of the characters in my book is named Lenin. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm gonna stare at, like, bounce back and forth
Yeah.
pointedly.
Is
Like,
that why?
He was the
Huh.
murderer, actually.
Oh, how did that affect you?
I mean, how would it affect... It's a book. It's just a name in a book. How would that clearly have any negative annotations on a man with a similar name?
One review from him has damaged my reputation.
You should have performed better.
Now imagine what a book does.
He did say
He's
it
gonna
changed
grab
his
the
life
front
and
of
got
his
him.
coat and get him up.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
You ruined my fucking life.
see,
Well,
this
we
is
have
what I
our
meant by
answer.
entertainment.
And I'm
No,
going
now
to
I will be eating
smash his
peanuts.
nose in my
That's
face.
kind of what I was
Oh,
thinking too.
can I dodge?
Give me a brawl versus a dodge.
Oh,
Obviously, a dodge has to meet right on, so you have to beat him with a hard success.
I'm pushing it. That was a 99.
Oh!
Mine's a success. It's a 50 out of 50.
Oh,
sorry,
no.
4 out of 67.
What, his shirt rips
Yeah.
and he falls?
No,
Yeah,
still
you
a failure.
you tear a bit of coat and
Not a critical failure though.
yeah, you tear a bit of coat and you fall down onto the ground where there's some mud placed.
So
So
it may have fallen off me.
you see the man after grabbing you and yelling at you as he slipped and fell and he's now covered in mud. This disheveled man.
Yeah, your book really hurt him. It looks like.
You'd be surprised how much
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
association can do.
Fucking bastard.
I
It's my name.
I had no idea that just simply using a name like that could cause someone so much pain.
Fictional character.
How popular was this
Fictional.
book?
Apparently popular enough it fucked up his life.
Came
I
at me
mean-
in the street.
Just one cop read it and they're like,
Got
this is
fired.
true.
I know this guy.
He murdered a guy.
I saw him yesterday next to
You
a trash
lost your
can on
job?
fire.
Yes.
I think you need to come out with a statement.
How
or something.
about I will do everything I can to help fix the shattered remains of your existence.
That sounds
And
pitiful.
until we do, how about I offer you a job?
Ooh,
What job?
working for the person that ruined his life? Would you? What?
You're a big, strong guy who likes to fuck people up. You want to be a bodyguard? I'll pay you $10 a week.
Holy shit. How much money as an author are you making?
Damn
No,
that much.
my book did very well.
Yeah.
No, it did not.
That's why I'm really
Any-
bad.
I think one.
Damn.
Well, this is like the one book that did really well, right?
It's the
Yeah.
only one he's
It's
done.
the only one
Yeah.
that's published.
He's a one-hit wonder right now.
So far, I'm
Everyone
working on the
wonders
second
how that
wonder.
book did it well.
Working on it.
Accused too. This time it's personal.
Comfortable
Start.
dodging?
It's a start.
Chester,
She's staring
Well,
at the computer.
It's nice to meet you,
Yeah.
Darren. I'm Darren. You're Lennon. Correct?
Lennon Armstrong.
Lennon Armstrong. See, that's nothing like the character in my book. His name was Lennon Stabface.
No. No, that's what he did. And it's not his name.
It's Lennon Stabface Armstrong.
I forgot that may have been his last name. Okay. My bad.
I am clutching that bottle too. Just like,
white knuckled.
Justin keeps on looking
Did
at
you
the
make it
computer.
clear in your book was a work of
She's sitting in
fiction?
the chair staring at the
No,
computer.
I did not. I think
Yeah,
that's why
sure.
I sold so
No,
well.
I'm not
she's
trusting.
Oh
entranced.
boy, yeah.
That could be my bad.
Mm.
Words can hurt people. I think we've all learned this lesson today.
When you want them to hurt people, you gotta make sure that they're true.
Aw.
Is that what you learned?
I gotta make sure if I want to ruin someone's life that they actually did it.
Yeah, it's a good call. Well, I'm off to go home. Would you like to accompany me,
no.
Mr. Armstrong?
But I will.
I take out a 10-pound note and I hand it to him just in advance.
10 quid.
I put in what's left of the book I took from him.
It's clearly the most money you've had in a long time.
And that book is half ripped apart.
Yeah.
I see that and it hurts my soul.
You're used to dealing in like pence.
He's just taking the
Ooh.
item I want.
Pence is bad. Very, very bad.
All
I'm
right.
going home to read.
Read what?
As you get into your car, you do notice on the back of the contact info for Mr. Armstrong, he wrote another little note on the back of it. It says, if you want to know more about the sign, keep an eye out for my future book, The Yellow Sign.
You stuffed an ad.
The yellow sign. That motherfucker.
He has noted under it, work in progress.
Okay.
He puts like the T
So
in
what
it.
he means is it's not copyrighted yet, and I could make this book. I could steal it out from under him and ruin another's life.
Then you can hire him as a bodyguard.
Well, after hearing that, I'm killing him in his sleep.
We all assume that there's like a very real chance that we're watching this man for the last time. He's about to be murdered.
I mean,
Yeah,
you just
farewell.
you just
go
hired
off
a
in
guy
this
who's
hobo.
I'm
threatened
just
you
gonna
twice.
jigsaw his face with a
He
broken
looks
bow.
like Frankenstein's monster, and I'm just like, come along.
No, I look
All
like
right.
Frankenstein's monster. I got so many scars.
I look
And-
like I was buried.
Just because I heard it earlier, I want to correct it. It's not 1928, 1929.
Oh, okay.
I have 1928
I
written
so
down.
dime.
I'm pretty sure you said 1928.
If I did,
Oh my god, a year has passed.
Yeah, it's just that crazy. Of
if
a
I did,
Fuck those four
Then-
assholes I met.
We're back, ready to
No.
fight some monsters.
I murdered him.
they did it again.
Okay,
Did they
typo.
do one day
Yeah.
and then they changed it somewhere else?
Yeah, right
That
over
play
here.
took a year.
It took a whole fucking year. No wonder we were so hungry at the
They,
end.
they
they
had
wanted?
it. Yeah, play is in 1928. 2 days after the play, in 1929.
So it was
Nice.
almost New Year's.
So it was December 29th.
Well, it was November. They said
Yeah, it was
November.
November.
So
Yeah.
we were just in there for a month, so
It's better than a year.
That is way better than a year.
I can see why everyone got
Nothing really
violent.
changed.
All
towards
of
the
it
end. They're
is
like,
bad.
oh my god, I want to go home.
This is home.
See, that's why you had control
All right.
of yourself.
And I'm just doing the letter to you, so
No, I claimed
I'm sure you can call these other people. Though
What do you
phone
mean,
calls
gave
aren't
in?
We
easy.
did exchange
Accepted that your life
contact
is
information.
display.
Phone calls aren't easy.
Fuck this
Remember.
place.
I just
Yeah.
assumed that his character has my information.
But now
even
that
though
you
I
have
don't
a,
I
have
murder
his.
people who come in here.
Bodyguard / possible manservant, it's pretty easy to both go out and try and find people.
As time passes, I get
Yeah.
him new clothes. I'm turning you into Argyle, my stalwart manservant.
Oh,
This
God.
is
that
2
still
days.
sounds wrong.
I am a ghoul.
So 2 days after the play, that is what we've had passed.
Okay, so is it 1928
So
or
I've,
9?
it's 28.
Let's go with 29.
Okay.
Because
Well,
that's-
my notes have to be changed then, Noah.
then change them.
God
This
has
book
moved the
has
plot
already
forward.
had 2 different typos.
I have
If
altered
it goes
the
back to
date.
28 later, I'm
Ray, he
laughing.
doesn't alter it
Or if
later.
it changes it to
Well,
1930.
time.
All right, that letter that I
His
sent you,
relative.
that's dated for 1929.
Okay.
You don't have to
So
time.
we're
Oh
gonna
my
go
god,
with
this is from the future!
that. So, all right, 2 days have passed since the play.
And 2 years have passed.
A new newsletter has come out, published about it, about the madness of the play.
Got a couple good photos.
Yep, you got your supporting photos for your
accompanying
tabloid.
photos of a hobo stabbing a man in the face with a broken bottle.
I
See,
just
the
punched
carnage is
people.
very visceral.
Look, I made it in the paper.
You're famous. Oh boy, a text.
When
That was me, don't worry about
you
it.
receive a letter in the mail,
It is not relevant.
you receive it from one Dr. Highsmith. It states, "Dear Sir, I apologize for this unsolicited correspondence,
That was me.
but pray that you will do me the
I have experience with cursive if you want me to.
Experience with cursing. I too am fluent in cursing.
I'm just gonna make it up as I go. The
Yeah.
pleasure of reading it through and following through on my request.
Please do this shit.
This letter comes to you from the author of the paper Basic Anxiety
Basic
and
anxiety in the paper.
and
Like
Analogical
my kind of book.
Insanity. With, if I may say so, I much admire particularly your analysis of Dr. Karen Homey.
How's this
What's
spelled?
up, my homie?
Homey.
Dr. Homie.
Home.
Nope.
Homie?
Homie.
Analysis of Karen Homey?
Yes.
Dr. Homie.
Sounds like a fun person.
I'm a consulting doctor of the Agnes Asylum and in Herrickshire, and I'm seeking an expert opinion on how to proceed in the matter of an inmate's case. If I may seek your assistance in this matter, it would be of great assistance. He goes on to explain the situation, because I'm not trying for the rest of this. He goes on to explain a situation having to do with an inmate that also, or sorry, no, I thought it said that he was part of the play, but no. It has to do with an inmate called Alexander Robbie. It states that he needs some expert opinions on the matter of what to do with him, as it is being suggested that he is released, whereas some other people are suggesting that he stays in the asylum. And he is he is already set to release Robbie, predisposed, believing that Robbie is very controlled. But it seems that some of his family does not seem to think so. So he would like to get some expert advice and recommends that you bring anyone along that you think could help weigh in on the situation. And he asks that you meet him as he is staying in London for a few days. And
Meet Dr. Karen Homey?
no, Highsmith.
Highsmith.
It's signed by Dr. Highsmith.
Dr. Highsmith.
Yep. It says that he is staying in the Great Western Hotel at Paddington Station.
As I'm reading through this, I'm like, group of people that I think could help me out. You know who I think would be really useful? That random group of individuals I watched a play with a couple of nights ago.
They seem nice.
I think those guys could really help me out. Especially the troll.
What?
Well, you know the doctor can be able to help pretty well.
Yeah, I'm the troll.
How much did we heal?
Hey,
Was it
I'm
a
pretty
You've
good.
got 20
Heal all the
appearance,
way.
I've
alright?
got
It's not
20.
my
So
fault.
What, you
was.
lost 3 health?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
would
here
I
we're
technically be
fighting.
2
Well,
health,
of course
but-
my
That's
manservant
still
will come
bleeding
with
from
me.
the face. Still a
Yeah,
bit,
so
but-
no,
Yeah,
just
fuck
but
you.
we're both
Heal
at
yourself.
20 for appearance.
Celeste,
Yes.
heal yourself all the way.
Oh,
We
yay.
have closed
Where
our
did I-
wounds.
There it is.
So I get nothing out of this? I hurt 3 people.
You should have got hurt. You should have let one hurt.
You got out of there.
I made sure you didn't get arrested.
Did you note that you worked on your brawl skill?
Oh yeah, I colored it in.
All right, good.
The only 3 skills I have points in.
Yep. Dodge, brawl, spot hidden.
Lennon,
It's going well.
What?
it's been 2 days already. Haven't you forgiven me for ruining your entire life?
As he now sits in nice clothes.
Yeah. Sipping
What?
fine tea.
What'd you hook him up with? What kind of dress does
Oh,
you
it-
give
Like
to
the
him?
Italian
you know,
striped
it's-
three-piece.
No,
Oh.
no, not quite.
Two-piece,
the
single-piece?
waistcoat,
Three
jacket over top. It's
Three.
not. They're not like super expensive. Outfit suit or anything, but they are. New clothes that make him not look like a hobo.
They do feel pretty
Did you
nice.
throw out the old ones?
Yes, absolutely. They were burned.
I dug them out of the trash.
They were burned.
Mine.
He gave you an entire wardrobe.
Now we just received this letter. Apparently, a Dr. Highsmith would appreciate it if I helped give an opinion on an inmate at an asylum from Berkshire. He said I should bring some people along, though. I don't know if you've noticed, but you're quite a strong individual, and I am not. So I was wondering if you would care to accompany me to the crazy house.
The arrangement, isn't it?
Nice.
Well,
Bodyguard.
I still value your opinion. I'd like to think that after a full 48 hours together, we've become friends.
I barely talked to you.
Does not hurt my opinion at all. I'm just, optimistic.
Bruises?
Naively optimistic.
Indeed.
She
Yeah.
somehow scratched me here, but I don't recall this.
I got nothing better to do.
All
I
right.
don't have to fight for my food anymore.
That's right, that's true.
Kind of missing some bloodshed.
If all goes well, hopefully you get to beat a crazy person.
I caught the raccoon.
The raccoon. You got him.
He's dead.
Excellent. See? Bloodshed all around.
Did you eat the raccoon?
No, but I did throw it really far.
Excellent news. Today is just such a good day. But
That
back to the
neighbor's
matter at
kid who
hand.
keeps giggling at night. Shouldn't hear that anymore.
Oh wow. Maybe it's best if we get out of town for a minute.
No, because the raccoon hit the window.
I figured that's what it was, but the police still may come to talk to us about that.
That was an accident.
We should go. So here's the
Hear
plan.
the sirens in the background.
Walk over, then hit the house. Pick it up, walk back across the
Right
street.
now, it would have been about 10 o'clock. Would have been appropriate time for the mail to show up.
Oh, I was gonna say in the evening, perfect time to throw dead animals at the
Hey, this is raccoon throwing hour. That's what it is.
I've been inventing a sport.
The critter toss.
He just goes out back. Lennon, how are you doing? Make it a sport.
It's a satisfying, crunchy, splatty thud as most of the bones have broken at this point.
Yeah.
but
God.
So it's a really wrong
it has
beanbag.
stopped screaming, so I'm moving into
It's real.
Yeah.
God.
Get just the right angle that the head is pointing forward, breaks through the window.
Yeah,
But
I'm a simple man with simple goals.
I do remember getting the contact information for several of those individuals they attended to play with us the other night.
I never gave you my evangelism.
The critic, the failed actor, and the ugly woman.
The
You never
doctor.
introduced yourself. Oh, wait, did you introduce yourself as a doctor?
Hi, I'm the ugly doctor.
Could you just have said actor?
You could have, but then he only would have been half right.
I actually got the best deal
Sorry,
of this.
female actor.
There we go.
Wouldn't it be
Woman of the
actress? I wouldn't.
But,
I wouldn't
yes.
word it like that.
What do you
would-
say we split up and try to gather them and see if they'd like to accompany us?
Oh, ask them.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't kidnap them.
I'm waiting to see which one. He
If they
gets.
say no, that's fine.
you've been summoned.
Bag over their head.
They're allowed to say no.
Sorry. I don't have as much cheese mold in me right now.
You can get you some.
I can remember yesterday.
Yes.
You're gonna get him a lot of blue cheese.
If that's what it needs for him to
Oh,
not
this
kidnap
mold is
people.
edible.
But these vegetables
Perhaps.
aren't spoiled.
This isn't rat feces.
We would then
Alright.
spend the rest of the day trying to track down our new compatriots.
All right.
Hey, want to go to the crazy farm?
Wow,
You'll fit right
Gee
in.
willikers, that sounds swell.
All right. Who do you go to first?
I'm probably going to go to the critic first, because he's the one that
It's pretty easy to find
isn't
him at his
ugly as
office.
sin, and
So yeah, you find the tabloid office that he works for, and you can actually see
Oh, look, it's just you.
in one of the upper floors, you can see in a window. It's not the highest floors, but you can see in a window office of Walter Hart.
look up there, fetch.
Holy shit.
That was a joke. That was a joke. I go inside.
So only
I would-
Or one of the-
Based on my stats, I wouldn't put up much of a fight.
It's
Neither
actually
would I.
open downstairs. There's nobody actively working here.
Oh,
It's pretty empty.
A front company.
I bought both floors, so it looked
I
like
just go upstairs.
Yeah. And yeah, you make it right up to his office.
And
You can hear some other
this
typewriters going
was
away at different
shit.
offices along the way.
This
But
building's abandoned.
Yeah, I hear footsteps. I'm like, oh shit, someone's breaking in. I want to reach. I never specified what I started with, but I do have some training in handguns.
would you have a handgun then?
Yeah, I put it in case someone messes with me.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That's
you
the
could
office
just
gun.
you could specify what type of handgun later, but you have a handgun.
It would be
Probably a
cheap.
38 or something.
It'd be
Yeah.
pretty cheap. I have pretty low price.
Considering you're
Go
British,
ahead
it's
and
probably
pick whichever
illegal.
one, but let's
Yeah. Do that.
look it up.
Press.
But let's run it real quick.
Yeah, I'm not.
So,
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna shoot them.
So
you
yeah.
won't know the bullet damage.
you have your handgun at
I
side
have it this under the table, like
under the desk pointing
Yeah.
forward.
Hello?
Han Solo.
If I...
I'm looking for a Mr. Hart.
I recognize
Walter
him.
Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Darren? Prescott?
I am famous.
No.
I open the office door. Yes.
Oh, it's just you. And I just put it back in the drawer.
Just
You
audibly
hear the
gun
sound of a
smacks.
gun go slide of a drawer.
That's very scary. Thank you.
You know,
Kind of
when
panic.
you write as many critiques as I, you make some enemies.
Ah.
And you
Being
see
an
somebody
asshole.
that don't quite recognize, but decently dressed following him.
You
Huh.
make enemies everywhere. Turn them into friends.
Hello there. Lennon, are you doing okay? Alright, we'll figure that out later. Why are you two here?
Well, I received a letter today from a Dr. Highsmith from Angus Asylum in Hertfordshire, and he's requesting that I meet with him here in London. Apparently, they want an opinion or something on an inmate. His name's Alexander Robbie. Something to do with his impending release. Someone doesn't want him released. Others do want him released. They'd like another opinion on it, and they asked me to consult with them. But they also mentioned that I may want to bring along some individuals I can trust, or friends. Of
This
that
sounds like
nature.
a juicy story.
No, fuck your hook. Get out.
This
I
wasn't
have
a-
real work to do. You get out of here.
This wasn't a request. I lunge over the table. Pull out the gun
Fuck
and
your
shoot
hook.
both his knees.
Get out. That was amazing.
And you think I could be of some assistance to you?
No.
I'll be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of friends.
I take
No.
a look at Lennon there and be like, I can see how that could happen. I too know what it's like to have no friends.
You're
See?
an asshole.
Like you said.
But you seem like I know I've only met you the one time at a play that admittedly went very strange.
Good times.
But for some reason, I feel a kinship. Like we could go through some crazy adventures together.
Look, I haven't written anything worth a damn since that day. I
I'm sorry,
really
what?
miss the
Somebody that
attention
was in
and the
Star
money. I'm in.
I hate 7 of 9.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
Welcome.
That one got you a good bit of money in.
All of these, yeah, the one we had in the last play was a picture of me frowning and like a blurry image of the play. Did not sell well.
Yeah, the owner of this business,
Her name is,
super cheap, but he pays you
Sherry
well
Ryan.
when you have a good story.
Just tired of all the crap I throw out. Alright, I'm in. I just need to get my supplies.
Excellent. We were going to try and track down.
Wouldn't the doctor
What
be
were their
useful for
names?
this?
Yes.
A learned person.
Yes, we were going to try and track down Lady Francesca and Yentha Vandenberg.
Do you need her contact information?
I don't know how to
Actually,
get a hold
did
of
you
her.
give me your contact information, or did I just give you? Okay, yeah, I
told
don't
you to
know
go
shit.
fuck
You just know where she lives because she's
She
the
has
person
your
that-
contact information.
Yeah, I know
Damn.
how to find you, but
I'm really just making my life more dangerous.
I gave
every
my
day.
contact
Is this what
information
friends are to
to
you people?
Mr. Lennon.
Okay, then yeah, I won't be able to help you.
Yeah,
find
I
anything.
don't know how to find this Yentha.
I gave her my contact information, but that doesn't really help us.
You haven't received my hate mail?
Yeah, let's throw it out. Right.
You're
You're wrong.
I
Oh.
guess for the time being, then
Being
we
shipped to
can
the wrong address on purpose.
we can try and track down Lady Francesca. The surgeon, she would probably be useful.
I would have given you
I'd
that
imagine
information.
more so than
I liked you as a
a
person.
critic, and well,
Don't hold yourself. Don't say that. You're a writer.
Wait,
Alright,
didn't
you
she
were-
give her information to you?
he just
I'm waiting for them to stop jerking each other off.
Oh,
they're
yes.
so
You're
great.
an excellent writer. Don't you worry.
You know what? I am.
I forgot my drink somewhere.
Self-assured.
I will grab my gun and my camera and a little bit of loose change and get ready to go. I will determine what that gun actually is soon enough.
Illegal.
It's illegal. Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Damn, there's gun laws. I can't just twirl this in my fingers on the street.
Americans.
Yeah, we're weirdos.
Yes, to the surgeon then.
Yes, she should. Too hard to find.
I'll grab the actress.
You know
Oh,
where
you
she's
you
at?
know where she is?
Yeah.
Very well. You can split up and meet at what was the hotel?
It is the Great Western Hotel. It's at Paddington Station.
We can meet at Paddington Station when you
Is it-
retrieve her.
is it like
If she
American
says
themed?
yes, if she doesn't,
Sorry,
you don't
you
need to
said the
bring her
Great
by
Western.
force.
No.
Yeah.
Remember,
Need to
they
clarify
are the
anything else?
West.
No, I trust you.
At
Ah.
this current point of time,
A genuine smile.
England sees itself as we are the West because we're not an Asian culture.
And the British Empire has good rights to feel all high and mighty.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Right
like
now,
those fellas.
the overall look on America is that they are. Well, no, they've gotten over that part. They're like brothers across the sea. They've gotten
They're
over
like
the
the
whole
little
revolution.
The stepchild we didn't beat.
They didn't
Yeah.
have a choice. They got over it. We told them to fuck off and get over it.
So, you guys split up. Obviously, to get to her, you'll have to take the metro.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the underground?
Yeah.
Descend.
The
into familiar
subway.
territory.
Yeah.
You just
A
look down.
stomping ground, some may say.
All the other homeless people would be so impressed.
Is that you, Lennon?
Recognize.
Wow.
Yep, that's him. Recognize that right hook anywhere.
I'll pocket the teeth and leave.
Trophies.
It's called dominance.
Power move.
You think about me every time you can't choose something.
I say nothing. Nothing needs to be said.
So, you make off and find the actress.
The failed actress. It's a very crappy apartment.
You own
Yeah.
something.
The claim to fame of the apartment is it's close to the Underground Railway.
Mm-hmm. Could get anywhere right on time.
Yep.
Looking for jobs. Anyone? No, I'm
Enjoy
home.
That true.
At your flat.
My flat is.
So yeah, you find her.
I'll buzz and bring whatever I gotta do to, whatever kind of entry system this building may have.
Yep.
It's just a door, and you walk up and knock on the apartment door.
Yeah.
Like
Not a doorman?
this place with out the security.
You mean the unlocked door downstairs?
Yeah. This is a place where you don't want to go out at night.
I hit the button so they know I'm coming. Not because it opens the door.
Yep.
Gotcha. Well,
By the
Not
time to
worried.
knock on the door,
and it's a solid thud.
Yep. I'm like, all right, someone saw my flyers. Getting all ready, all dressed up. Open the door. Hello, it's you. How
Good.
good to see you.
It's off to a great start.
He looks a lot better than the last time you saw him.
You are doing quite well.
Thank you.
I kind of look at my own shitty stuff.
Yeah, you are dressed better than her right now.
You bored?
Yeah, really.
So am I.
Honestly. So, you got something planned, or?
Want to go to the loony bin? You'll feel better about yourself.
This is true, and I.
You want to go look at the crazies?
Want to go to Walmart? Just look around.
You know what? I might do a study case on them. You never know when someone wants a lunatic in their play.
Oh, I have a feeling that's going to come in handy later.
It might be very meta.
Yes, no, just let me grab my stuff. I will grab my way too big bag that women have. Yep. And
You mean half your flat?
everything I own.
There's 3 Murphy beds and a full sink.
No, and I go to lock my door and then go like, oh, what's the point? Just close the door. There's nothing in there to be stolen other than my fucking mattress. But
You come back and the mattress is gone.
You don't want to come
Motherfuckers.
back with somebody in there.
right, that's
Nah, the
you're probably
that
right.
now.
the mattress is room supplied, so people don't steal them generally.
Gotcha. All right,
God
no,
knows
I
what's
will
happened
lock
to
the
that
door
mattress.
after some contemplations. Just like, yeah.
People just break in to have sex in your flat.
Dirty like the boys.
Yeah.
It's called a soup kitchen.
Oh, that's a good. There was
Good
like
times.
a split second of a good pose with your
Aw.
cat, like
Oh,
straight
boy.
up looked at the light and everything.
Nice.
All right, and the other two
Ah.
here
We will
arrive at the doctor's residence. And where do you live?
In London.
No, I live in Windsor.
I live
It's
in
just
London.
outside of.
It's a suburb.
Yeah.
I don't want to go all the way to
Google
Windsor.
Maps help
Well, do we have any
me.
other doctors we can ask? We're a little accident prone if that.
As a
2 days
doctor,
ago
do you
didn't
have
mean
a
to go
phone?
by.
Probably an office phone.
Yeah.
Like
You
a
mentioned how
personal phone.
common phones are uncommon in this case. Would be, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You, like
Even
being
more
a
so.
doctor, if you are, if your credit rating is good enough, you may have a home phone.
Yeah. My credit rating's 75.
Holy shit!
So you likely
Wow.
have
I'm
a,
a surgeon.
I have 17.
I put points in
That's
this.
20.
you likely have a home phone.
So we
But
still have a rich.
It is
character.
very
How can you
irregular
pay me?
to receive a phone call
I'm
before
not
3
eating
o'clock
well.
p.m.
I have to start saving the records.
So
food.
she may have a home phone.
Let's try and call.
The
Alright.
operator.
Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll work.
Yes. Operator.
All right, you get to play
So-
the operator.
Operator.
What do you want?
Yeah. So I'm assuming you're getting into a phone box.
Yep.
Okay.
I must be
Yeah, we're
be
yelling at the
careful.
sky.
Operator.
I don't know how these phone things work.
Yeah.
So
What do you want
yeah,
this
you get
blessed
into a
contraption?
phone box. Get the operator. Operator, how may I transfer your call?
Yes, I want to talk to. I'm looking to be connected to Lady Francesca from Windsor.
Lady Francesca in Windsor. Okay, one moment. You can hear switchboard going.
One moment,
Click,
please.
click.
Usually.
Click, click.
She's impatient today.
All
a lot
right,
of
transferring your call. As you hear this click, and now you hear a buzzing. You hear your phone ringing.
Did not like that phone.
It's like an electric static ring back right now as you're waiting for it to be picked up.
God, I hope she answers.
What emergency may you have? I'm a surgeon,
Is that
and
how
I
you
only
answer
get.
the phone, really?
This is a very odd time to be calling.
Also, I'm a surgeon that works at a hospital. They don't tell me who's calling.
Well, hello. I don't really have an emergency.
Click.
I'm like, speak quickly.
Oh, well, quite rude. My name is Darren Prescott. I believe we met the other night at the play. Judging by your heavy sigh, I think you remember me.
Is the entertaining one with you?
The of course.
What do you need?
Well, I received a letter here this morning from a Dr. Highsmith
Would I
from
recognize?
Angus Asylum, and he
Okay.
requested a consulting. Requested I consult on a patient of his at Angus Asylum in Berkshire, and I was encouraged to bring along anyone I think might be of use to help with the diagnosis or anything like that. You are by far the most educated individual I've met recently.
No.
She
I'm
actually
an
is
actor.
higher.
Well, I mean, I'm an actor, so.
I have 55.
Educated in different ways.
You're
You
a
might not
surgeon.
you might not be an expert in the field, but at least you know about this field versus acting.
Yeah.
I speak many languages, and that's about it.
I can speak Latin.
Nice.
It's 11%.
So I was wondering if you would be willing or able to meet with us at Paddington Station.
When?
I guess as soon as possible.
Okay.
I think she's in.
That was easy. I figured you'd tell us no.
Right? That's what I assumed as well.
Time is money. I don't think you're waiting to hear what I'm gonna say once I get there.
I figured we'd get a resounding fuck off. And
That's kind of what I expected.
Oh.
This
I
is
hope
pretty-
Lennon has had
This
some
is
success.
Darren Prescott. Click.
I almost did.
I think she remembers you. You were the entertaining one, correct?
Sure.
She asked if you were with me.
Must have been me then.
If I don't see the one that I'm talking about, I'm turning around.
You guys all suck, and just head back to the hospital.
All right. So you guys start
The lame
arriving.
ones.
You guys start arriving at the
Paddington Station.
the Great Western Hotel. Obviously, the first ones to get there would be the ones who just made a phone call.
The ones in.
Very
We had
simple
a
for you
vehicle.
guys to get there.
We're sitting there drinking tea, jerking each other off.
Probably will take the longest. 'cause
Verbally
I'm
at
not
first.
in-
No, it'd take you shorter because you could go there directly. I'm assuming you have
I
a
car.
vehicle.
Yeah, I do.
You have,
Yes.
Yeah, with your credit rating, almost
Such
certainly could afford
luxury.
it.
They
I do.
Those two have to ride the train around to get over, so
Oh.
We had to pool our money together first.
Oh, we're not paying.
He's showing me some new tricks.
I didn't put
Oh.
anything in my drive auto either, so.
That's more like
That-
we're driving
yeah,
them
If you
direct.
beat
That's
the guy who
outside
takes
of
the tickets, he
basic
gets a
driving,
ride
yeah,
for
I know.
My
free.
best skill is intimidation, so.
a kid with no specific skill in drive auto can drive a car. He just can't do it under pressure.
You know, when we go into the subway or underground, you know, there's some information boards or bulletins, whatever. I will reapply my flyers in case they have been torn off.
Yeah,
Every one of them has.
Yep.
No,
well, that's
none
why I
of
have a
them
lot
have.
of them.
They're
you
just
see
colored up.
somebody who
Oh.
is you kind of picked out as your direct competition for the area. They've ripped them down and put theirs up.
I will put
So
mine
both
on top
failing
of theirs.
actors?
Yeah. There's a lot of them, but you just see the one that you have picked out as like always there when yours are
Yeah,
torn
it's
down.
too close to my advertisement or like overlapping a little bit, and I'm just like, fuck
It's
that
literally your advertisement with a different picture.
person. Holy shit.
It's the really old one versus the new.
I'll take that one and look at it.
What, the old one? Or the one she just
The
put up?
one of her competitor here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't worry about that hack. They just lie on that thing anyway.
They have an ooh face on it.
Oh god.
I'll have them killed.
That is incredibly sweet.
All right. So
Ooh, face.
How dare they?
I'll call Dirty Mike.
so
It's meant for the fine arts.
you guys arrive and
You're next.
hurry up and wait.
Okay.
Followed by the doctor, who walks through the door. You see these two
Doctor,
sitting.
hello! We have a seat at a table.
Am I really
Do I see
entertaining?
who I'm
This
looking
way.
for?
Which one are you looking for?
Egotistical douche.
No.
That's surprising to me.
Doctor!
You see her looking around.
I look pointedly at you. Are they sitting at the bar or like at a table off to the side?
They're just sitting at a table.
In the car, God, I hope it's not those
They
two.
have like tea.
I'm yelling out,
It's
Lady
not-
Francesca!
It's not quite tea time, but it's appropriate to sit and drink tea.
I will sit.
It's here.
Is it tea
Across
time?
the
We have to
room.
drop what we're doing.
I will sit across the room.
She's
As-
not very.
As you start walking in,
She's not see us.
2 more people walk in behind you.
Yeah.
So you see
Maybe
them
she
walk
didn't
in.
hear me.
Maybe we should yell louder.
Yeah.
We're over here.
You yelled that. You guys
I
walk in
found
to
the
hear that.
entertaining one.
Oh my. They really believe that, don't they?
I can't believe it. Someone thinks I'm exciting, entertaining.
I can't believe it either.
Ooh.
Do I recognize that it's these two behind me? Obviously, one more than the other, but
Yes.
okay. I'll stop and talk.
Doctor,
Okay.
how good to see you again.
Yes.
I'm sure it is for you.
I saw it like, yes. Brush some dirt
It's
off the
very
collar.
nice to see you.
Oh my god, they're gonna make out.
It's sad
Kind
because
of
we're
rude, huh?
the 2 lowest appearance people
Yeah.
in the entire
That's why it would
group.
be really gross for the rest of us.
Called
Also-
uglies.
Also, somebody in the higher rungs of society, and a hobo.
It's the interesting one.
The literal case of Lady and the Tramp right here.
Oh, sad
You
because
don't
my
know
name
me.
is Lady. It's actually why I chose the name Lady, as I was thinking
Nice.
of Lady.
I miss my protective dirt layer.
It was like a Gara thing.
Your skin feels so exposed.
It does.
And clean.
I can feel the clothes on my skin. I don't like that.
Ugh. How many layers were underneath?
Plenty.
Yes.
I'd like to
No.
walk over to...
Okay.
Ah, hello.
Hi, yes, are you, buying
Buying what?
tea?
It seems like it's about tea time.
Apparently
Yeah.
so.
It's just before tea time.
I'm waving someone down already.
I invited you all here, of course. I don't need to eat this week.
That's the spirit.
As I at this point, the desk manager walks up. So you said a party of 5, correct, to see Charles Highsmith?
Yes, as soon as possible.
Well, of course, I will page up to his room. This is everyone then?
I believe so, yes.
Do you believe so, or is this everyone?
This is everyone.
Okay.
So, we are your only friends, huh?
He did say something like that to me.
Yes.
I think acquaintance is pushing the
I
the
didn't say
limits,
I wasn't.
but
Well, here, I considered you a friend.
Dr. Highsmith will see you in his hotel lounge.
Unfortunately, no time for tea. We should go. And I start walking off.
Did you finish your tea?
No.
We had any tea yet.
No, I did
Yeah,
not.
you guys
My
had like
teacup
a
is
cup
sitting on the counter.
each because you
on
were
the table.
sitting there for a minute.
Are you going to drink my leftover tea?
I am very tempted to, but this looks like a fancy place, so I shouldn't.
You just do it quickly.
Just
damn it. Oh, that
Depends
hurt.
on how warm the
That
fucking
would
tea
have hurt.
is.
Yeah.
So you all get up
It was like
to
a cold tea, bitch.
an empty hotel lounge, except for nice tea table, areas to lounge, and of course, Dr. Highsmith, aka Charles Highsmith. As he's,
Dr. Highsmith?
Yes,
Darren Prescott.
Darren.
I received your letter.
Perfect. Thank you. Please have a seat, as well as all of your companions here.
Yes, my friends. One and all of them friends.
Associates.
Well, very good. What cold weather out there this November?
It's it could
Brisk.
be a little warmer, a bit brisk, but we're
Yes.
English, so we can't complain.
Well,
No.
of course.
You can
Of course.
complain. I've heard.
It's the North Sea.
No, of course, it won't be long here. I have some tea coming up for all of us.
How generous of you.
You are a most considerate man.
Well, of course, I asked you here, and it is, of course, tea time.
Are there biscuits with tea?
But of course.
Haha, great.
It means
Good
it's-
company.
We are at the Great Western Hotel. Reasonable, not anything grand, but they do have great accommodations here.
Respectable place.
I wouldn't stay here if it weren't so.
Forgive me, but your letter, you mentioned that you were looking for an outside opinion on, what's his name, this Alexander Robbie?
Oh, yes, we'll get down to business. Let us first be acquainted for a moment. We don't have to get straight to things.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. Just let us relax.
I do
Yes.
not relax.
Tea
Start running
comes
in
in.
place.
Ah, yes, I've been looking forward to this all day. Nothing quite like having a London tea.
Is this like a high quality tea? Would this just blow my mind?
It's decent quality. It's pretty
Higher
standard.
than what we're used to, probably.
Blowing my mind.
And then the
We
biscuits
take a
are pretty
drink and we
standard.
realize that all the tea we've ever had is just hot leaf juice.
Oh.
Tea
Makes
cat.
me weep.
Oh. So we've been having Zuko's instead of Iroh's tea.
And,
Yeah.
and of course, all of the accommodations. That little jar right there, that is the cream. Right over here is the sugar. Help yourselves.
I'm very reluctant to at first, but
Oh, I have
Take
no
the bait.
qualms of helping myself.
didn't know tea time had all of this.
Drink it
Lemon.
straight.
Lemon for mine.
And it's a black tea.
Mm-hmm.
A
Earl
little
Grey.
bit of kick.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's in the
Earl Grey. Hot.
And
Enough
he,
about Patrick Stewart.
and he carries on with some small talk. As you guys are closing in on tea,
Oh, yes, indeed.
sets down his cup and
Quite.
pulls out a pipe, starts getting it ready. So, down to business then.
I
Oh.
take out a cigarette and light it up. I'm a writer. Of course I smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I have many lighters and matches.
Nice.
Do you smoke?
No.
Just likes lighting stuff on fire.
I mean,
Yes.
Is
So-
that what? Never mind.
On to Alexander Robbie. And that is time.
Yeah.
Is he gonna realize
That's
that
actually
perhaps we
good stuff
weren't
for
the
it,
best
yeah.
people to ask?
Lovely.
Should
Was
have
this
known that
helpful
when we
enough for
walked
you,
in.
Noah?
What's that?
Was this helpful enough for you, Noah?
Oh, yes. Not that we had too many checks afterwards, but.
Yeah.
So next time, we will hear
I'm very
about this interesting case of Alexander Robbie.
Very.
Very interesting case.
Now's your chance, Logan.
Like and hit that subscribe button.
Oh, I just smiled at it.
Yeah, that was just
Just
fucking
like-
creepy.
You should have done a thumbs up too.
Yeah. Here's your chance, Logan.
Please watch.